The secrets of the mechanical arts are too profound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them?
Hi guys, how are you doing? Hi Cody, hi Erin. How are you doing, guys?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
This new area, by the way, is so cool. It looks just amazing if you ask me. Yeah, and if you compare with other like temporary maps we got so far, like it's the fifth one or fourth one, something like that. It's the best one in my opinion, because like it's like, you know, like you have different, I would say, different areas with different design. So it looks just
Skyward! Scatter!
scan. I still like
Yeah!
just
Skyward!
exploring. I don't do like literally anything, you know. Yeah, the place, and also we will get this area open maybe in a couple days, something like that. It depends on event. Just a second, let me check it real quick. No. Anyway, I mean, no need to spend time with it, but still, areas looks like just amazing.
We could stop a while at one's abode for some repose.
Oh, hi Ashley, how are you doing?
Conversation.
Alright, let me go, like, it's about like mostly Navia, and I will do couple Navia tests if you want me to. Like, you know, like damage, artifacts, team comp, something like that. Because like Navia is not a bad character. And we will get Xilonen most likely in a 5.2. 5.1, I'm sorry, 5.1. So yeah, it's a long way to go. At the same time, as I heard, we will get a lot of Primogems from a 5.0 patch. It's like, for a free-to-play players, it's like 15,000 K Primogems. 50,000 K, I'm sorry, 15K Primogems. So yeah, it's a lot of Primogems. But we'll see, because usually, like, out of the patch, we get like close to 12 or 11k, something like that, which is like usually. But now it's like a lot. Maybe it's because of like, you know, like Neuvillette bug, something like that. So yeah, but we'll see. Alright, about a team. Oh, hi Hulk, how are you doing? About the team, by the way, you can use Navia with a different team comp. Usually, like in an overworld, it depends. You can just like use anything you want. But in combats, like Spiral Abyss and something like combats, endgame content, it's like best one is like Navia, one Geo character. You can go anyone you want, because like you know, most I usually use Albedo. You can go Zhongli if you want. Zhongli is not a bad option, not a great one, but pretty good. Let's go Zhongli if you want me to. And double Pyro. It's like, let's say it's pretty decent team, not a bad team. I would like another team with like Xianyun, Furina, Navia, Furina, and Bennett. In my opinion, this team gives you more damage, and you can do plunge attack with Navia, which is cool, you know. Even though you will lose some time, because like let's say doing her skill is way faster than doing plunging, and you lose infusion. You can do like about maybe 2 plunge, something like that. Then when you lose infusion. So yeah, you need to like use her skill again, get infusion. You see the color of the. So yeah, and after that, you will get only physical damage, which is like, you know, okay in my opinion, because like even physical damage is pretty high, like up to 65k damage, which is cool. Nahida with Navia. Actually, I tried Nahida with Navia, but you know, with like with Bennett and Fire. You know why? Because I thought that that version can increase like your crystallize reaction. Actually, it might help you. Let me go with Nahida. I mean, I can use any team comp you want me to for test, but I tested with Nahida as well. Nahida just creates some version, and because of that, when like you use Navia's burst, you can create more crystals, and it's super helpful for Navia, but you lose 25% damage. It's like from pyro resonance, so just keep that in mind. You can go that, I mean, let's say you don't have any second decent pyro, you lose like this pyro resonance, which gives you 25% attack. For Navia, attack is like, let's say, is a most wanted stat. Oh, hi Lucifer, how are you doing? I mean, Navia and Nahida both names start N, should be a good together. Yes, good synergy with the names, but unfortunately.
Everyone hold hands.
Let's light it up!
Crumble!
Some crystals. Just a second.
Hey there!
Yeah, some more crystal, but I don't think like Navi is so great. You can do like with Navia, with Nahida, I'm sorry, with Nahida to do like Burgeon, something like that, but without Bennett, because you know, Bennett is like the area he creates, it's a little bit small. Like I would say Dia in this case way more better. It's like this team. In my opinion, this team can be way better. Like you bench Zhongli and go with Dia, you know, with Nahida. Let's try this team against like this boss. Try Navia, Nahida, Kazuha and Sucrose. No, that's another great team. I already tried this team against Hulk, against like a Raiden boss, and I think you saw that boss. Why this team is not so great, guys? I will explain. Because like Navia is a Geo, Nahida is a Dendro, Kazuha and Sucrose both are animal. None of these elements can react with each other. Yes, you can get something reaction from elements. Let's say if you fight this domain, I will do this team with this domain Hulk. With this domain, where you can like, you have cryo, pyro, electro, slimes. You can use this team because like you can create some crystals. But in Spiral Abyss, this team is completely like, let's say, I wouldn't suggest you to use that team. So yeah, let me try this one against boss. This boss. It's like, when you start the game, it's better to start with Navia's first, by the way. Just keep that in mind.
Look alive! Teamwork is dreamwork! Hey there! Haha! This one's got your name on it!
Damage output, it's not so great.
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Yes, it's a one.
Buckle up! This one's got your name on it!
Yeah, damage is not so great, unfortunately. It's better to use like, not a great team, I would say. Let's try another one. Let's try the team Hulk. Tell us just a second. That team, like Sucrose, all of these elements, 3 elements, like Geo, Anemo and Dendro, cannot react with each other. You cannot create any crystals, you cannot do literally anything. But still, like, you can do like something if you have like a fight against slimes. Let's say in a Spiral Abyss, floor. In the Spiral Abyss, floor 11, again, like when you need to like defend that monolith, you can use that team. But still, like, I wouldn't suggest you. It's better to play with Pyro, Cryo, Electro, and Hydra. Oh, hi Ali, how are you doing? That's okay, Hulk. I just like, yeah. I just explained why this team is not so good. So yeah, you can use this team, like Hulk told us about, like Sucrose, Navia, Nahida, and Kazuha.
I can do
But
it.
none of these elements can react with each other. Just keep that in mind. I mean, Geo cannot react with Anemo, and Anemo cannot react with Dendro. So yeah, you can, like, let's say it's like this team is like you play Wuthering Waves, you know, like that's it. You can like give Nahida another weapon, like Thrilling Tails, which gives you buff. And you can somehow simulate Wuthering Waves, you know, like this weapon, when you switch the character. Like next character will get 48% attack. Not a bad weapon by the way, if you want to use with Sucrose. Because usually you do some swirling, then switch to your DPS character. Let's say if you're low on your DPS and you need like, or you need to like to do some crit damage with a good like numbers, you can use this weapon by the way. Just for testing. I mean, spoil a bit, you need to try a couple times because, like, you know, like a rotation, you need to get used to rotation because, like, it's like it can happen every 20 seconds. Triggers every 20 seconds for 10 seconds. Pretty good buff, by the way. It's a free to play 3-star weapon. So, yeah. Anyway, let me try this team Hulk told us about. Oh, hi, Enjoyer, how are you doing? Just a second, let me try this team real quick. Oopsie, wrong domain. Yeah, you cannot use this team in this domain. It's like not exactly the same domain I wanted. It's like the muscle memory is so bad in this domain. By the way, guys, I am really heartbroken. I cannot accept the fact that Zero Navi is good. The Zero Raiden walks place. Oh, you know, like Ali, like two characters are completely different characters. Since Navia is a, let's say, you can use Navia as off-field DPS. You know, like not off-field DPS. You just swap on, like go to Navia, do like couple skills and then swap off, but I wouldn't suggest you because she is like mostly a on-field DPS and she's great with different elements like Cryo, Electro, Pyro and Hydro. Raiden on other hand, Raiden is an Archon. She is a great DPS character at C0. She is good for hyper blooming. So if you don't know which one to choose, I would suggest you to go for Raiden. Definitely, because you know, I don't think like we will get Xilonen like in a couple patches. So yeah, maybe you will decide to like choose Xilonen instead of Navia. But I wouldn't suggest to go for Navia and skip Raiden. If you ask me, Raiden is way better. She is way more flexible, and I will show you my Raiden. Like I build my Raiden with Elemental Mastery. Like most of the time I use Raiden like with Elemental Mastery to do Hyper Bloom damage, and she's crazy. You don't even need Nahida, you don't even need like any super like something Hydro character. You definitely have Shinchu. Oh no, you don't have Shinchu actually, you told us about that. You can use Barbara. I will show you with Barbara. You definitely have Barbara because Hoyoverse give us Barbara. I will show you Hyper Bloom with Barbara. So yeah, with this team, since like different elements, you can use this team. You know, you can create some crystals.
I see everything.
You know,
Feeling lucky? Absorption test. Watch out!
But usually it's only because like we have different elements, different slimes, and as you see, you can create those crystals, and you need that. Like when you grab 6 of them, Navia's damage increased by 200%, which is crazy. Like she has really crazy multiplier. Oh, about hey Jory, about the like Pyro Archon, Mawilka. Actually, yes, me too. I hope. Oh, that's physical damage. I hope, like you know, like it's still like. Oh, we definitely will get some more info about about Pyro Archon. You know why? Because usually, like let's say, like we got in a Fontaine. Pyro Dragon like released first, after that Pyro Archon, Hydro Dragon released first, after that Hydro Archon. So yeah, I think in my opinion we will get something like that, but we got no info about Pyro Dragon. So yeah, I think need to wait a little bit. You know why? Because at the end of 4.8 before 5.0 we will get drip marketing about 5.1. So yeah, we will get some info about the characters, which we will get in a 5.1. So yeah, it's better, in my opinion, it's better to wait, because like not like 17 days plus 21 days. It's like about 40 days. I know it's time, but still, what you can do about that? You can do nothing. You need to just wait. This banner is like. Because of new Simulanka limited map, it's not so dry. And the characters, by the way, are not so bad as well. I mean, Navia is pretty good character. Nilo, let's say, the only problem I see in Nilo, it's my own opinion. She can be used, like, she is super cool only in the Bloom team comp. Only in the, but that Bloom team is super powerful. Like, for real, crazy powerful. And another one is like you need Nahida in a team, definitely. Like the damage between Nahida and any other Dendro characters is huge. I mean, if you use Yao Yao or Kolei or MC Traveler, Dendro Traveler, I mean, and Nahida, on the other side, with Nahida, her damage is like crazy. So yeah, just keep that in mind. If you have Nahida and you want to go for Nilo, she's super powerful. No, bro. Roasted, Wuwa. Yes, a little bit, Hulk. Having good support and sub DPS are better than having more DPS. Yes, of course, Hulk, that's true. For me, no, Ali. For me, my Raiden is Constellation 2. But, you know, when you use, like, Raiden with... oh, yeah. By the way, let me switch my team.
Something on your mind again?
To Hyperbloom with Barbara, and yeah, I'll show you. You can go Sucrus if you don't have Kazuha. I use Kazuha for crowd controlling, and I will show you. I will go Barbara, Raiden, and Nahida, or if you don't have Nahida, you can go MC or Yao Yao, which is not a bad option, by the way. So yeah,
I'll take care of it.
The only I would suggest you to go like Barbara with Instructor set, this set. You know why? Because this set, when like second passive, upon triggering an elemental reaction, increase all party members' elemental mastery by 120 for 8 seconds. It will increase your Hyperbloom damage. Like this. Let me show you.
Another rude light.
So it's like that, and since Barbara is a healer, you can do little for open like overworld. This team is just crazy, and you know, like you use Yao Yao. But if you have Nahida, it's like super cool. It's way more powerful because it depends also. But in overall against enemies, it's just crazy. I mean, Yao Yao is also not a bad option. I would suggest Yao Yao like not Dendro MC, but it's up to you. I mean that Barbara is not a bad character, because when you, let's say, alongside Hyper Bloom, you get electrocharge reaction as well, which is crazy. Everyone's saying if you are pulling for Raiden, you should go. No, Ali, it's not. That's not true. If you ask me, you know why? Because like sooner or later, you will switch your Raiden to Hyper Bloom, to EM build. You know why? Because you will get like other DPS, maybe like Electro DPS will not so good in like against some stages, you know, like if it's going to be like element check, something like that. So yeah, you will switch Raiden anyway, and you will not regret about that. That's why I wouldn't suggest you to go for C2. If you ask me, I a little bit like regret getting Constellation 2 for my Raiden, because for EM Raiden, this constellation's completely useless. Like let me show you my, you see my overall stats. Crit rate 12, crit damage is like that, and energy recharge. Yes, you can do like kinda hybrid damage with elemental mastery, crit rate and crit damage, you know, and energy recharge to do like Hyper Boom and at the same time utilize that burst. But I wouldn't suggest you, because like it's a high investment Raiden. It's going to be like high investment Raiden. You need to farm that set, which is like Flower of Paradise Lost, best one, or Gilded Dreams, a lot to get like super stats. You know, you need crit damage, crit rate, elemental mastery, energy recharge. Only these 4 stats. That's it. So yeah, it's like it's going to be super difficult in my opinion. That's why like only EM is pretty cool. The more you have, the more damage you can get. And Barbara's with instructor set will help you a lot. My friends riding C0 but can do more than... Yeah, that's possible actually. You know how Hulk, like, I don't know your friends like team and buff. Most likely he like used some food because of that. Because like let's say like without food, if I'm not mistaken, it's close to 300. Also, it depends on the weapon. Maybe he has like her signature weapon. Yes, with signature weapon, that's her signature weapon is crazy. C0 with signature weapon, yes, you can do like 300. That's true. Also, Raiden is good sub DPS and C0 for Dendro reaction. So yeah.
All the standing around is making me so sleepy.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. I mean, yeah, with signature you can do like without signature with catch, it's like close to 300. No more. It's like without food and other stuff, you know, only with the characters. With Sarah, by the way, yes, you can do that maybe. Like yes, with Sarah maybe you can do that with C6 Sarah. So yeah, let me show you again. Like you see my Raiden. Like how instructor set works. My Raiden is like 158 elemental mastery.
There is no escape. You play. Let the show begin.
And now she is like 1178. It means like her Hyper Bloom damage is increased now for 8 seconds, but that's alright. I mean, it's like not bad. And you can do like at the same time some Kazuha or Sucrose, which is crazy.
Shine down.
So yeah, this team is super powerful, by the way. Yeah, and it's like, let's say, it's like so yeah, it's like free to play. You can use the only like let's say it's a Raiden. It's the only like premium character is Raiden. You can switch Kazuha with Sucrose easily. You can use, by the way, not Kazuha and Sucrose, Lynette. If you have Lynette and like Lynette, you can use her. Or any other character, like if you need some healing, for example. I mean, Kazuha is not so like let's say important character for this team. And Lynette, by the way, can do some swirling crowd controlling as well at high constellation. If I'm not mistaken, it's constellation. Let me check it. And she's pretty, like, you know, like, not a bad character. I mean, Lynette. Let me switch with Lynette, by the way. I don't know if my Lynette is builded. It's 7th.
You lead the way.
No, she's not, unfortunately. But still, anyway, I mean, it's not like you need like WIFI set for her. She's constellation. Yeah, she has 3rd constellation for. Will we create an open position that will pull nearby? Yes, like with constellation 1, you can do some crowd controlling. It's not so great, to be honest. If you ask me, I test a couple times. Like Sucro's crowd controlling is way more better. But still, like, she is not a bad character. I mean, she has like this skill, and with constellation 4 you can get 2 charts, which is super useful. Hi the dreamers, how are you doing? Oh yeah, with mono, by the way, yes, with mono you can get like pretty like high damage, because like mono is crazy. Yeah, I need to build my mono. I will build her to do some tests, especially with Navia. I want to do that. So yeah, let me try maybe inspire Lavis, if you don't mind. Some. Hi Torski, how are you doing? So yeah. You can go like this, team, yes. But I will use another one, like let's say with Zhongli, or maybe with Noel, maybe something like that. I usually use Albedo, but I know that, like, you know why? Because Albedo is a pretty good supportive character, and at the same time, she, like, that character doesn't give me, like, any shield. I don't like to play with the shielders because it's super, let's say, not cheating, something like that, but let's say you still can get shield from crystallized reaction anyway. So yeah, you don't need a shielder for this team. Let's do with Noel, why not? Like, and this team. Because the only thing you need with it, it's like, unfortunately you cannot see it from here. Oh yeah, you can, sorry. Oh, see. Oh yeah, you need to choose a team. So yeah, you get like increased 25% attack, and also like a Geo Resonance, which is the best resonance in the game. For the second one, it's like, let's do just first part. Mono Raiden team. Mono Raiden team? I mean, I just, you mean maybe Mono Electro team, something like that? You can. Mono Raiden team, I didn't get it, to be honest, the Dreamers. Oh, but still, maybe you mean like Mono Electro, like all of the Electro in the team. And maybe Kazuha or Bennett to give some, or maybe Chevreuse, by the way, also. You know, I would say you can, but you need like Chevreuse, is Pyro. I wouldn't suggest you. It's better to go like Sarah, Raiden, Chevreuse, and Bennett. In my opinion, this team is way better. Especially if you will have like C6 Sarah and C6 Chevreuse, this team is just insanely crazy. So yeah, maybe best for DPS. Maybe best team for Raiden. Okay.
Attack! I'm going in! You're toast! Nice and spicy! I'll catch up. Umbrella warfare, I guess! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hiya! Attack! Teamwork is strength! I'm the frying pan! Coming at ya! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Ha!
You need to start rotation with Navia's first.
Everybody
Everybody stand back!
Eat this! Umbrella warfare, I
And she
guess.
has like range.
Feeling lucky? Boba, get them! This one's got your name on it!
Let's light it up!
Umbrella warfare, I guess!
Spread your wings and raise a storm!
Fire! Well,
I'm going in!
at the right hand, it's
Where do you think
fire!
you're going?
Watch out! Hiya! Ha! Ha! Hiya! Coming at ya!
Bloom as the flowers
in
Gurabard!
And by the way, when you use Navia,
Boba, get them!
there is a little bit, like I would say, some trick to use her like a little bit properly. No need to like use her skill immediately. You need to hold the skill a little bit. You know why? Because in this case she can grab all of the crystals on a field, and those crystals increase her damage. Let me show you. Let me go the team. Oh, the same team. That second gear is not so important, but if you go like, if you have Zhongli, by the way, you will do like way better run. I will do with Zhongli as well. Unfortunately, in overworld, like you know, like using Shanling and using Bayonet, it's like a little bit boring in my opinion, if you ask me, because like it's better to go like different elements, which like and one bow, for example. Oh yeah, let me do this boss. Maybe this one. Yesterday, Vortex, you ran Navia, Furina, Xianyun, and Bennett, which cube? Oh yes, maybe. I mean, like, not yesterday. Like, no. I haven't seen that, to be honest. Like 567 for real. No, it's not possible. My most damage I did was 564. Let me check it if I updated it. Just a second. If I'm not mistaken, it's no, it's still 564. I mean, my max damage I did so far. Maybe it was 367, something like that.
Attack!
Teamwork is strength!
You're toast! Umbrella warfare, I
So
guess!
it's better to wait a little bit to catch up
Umbrella
with the
warfare, I
crystals and after that shot.
This one's got your name on it! Let's light it up! Proper send down! From the
I'm going in!
At the right hand, into the fire! This one's got your name on it!
Yeah, she gets some. This boss is good.
Feeling lucky?
Teamwork is strength!
Eat this! Coming at ya!
Yeah, he has some like. It's better to use like some cryo character against this boss. In this case, you can like stun him for a moment for some like. It's way easier to use like Ganyu, like Chonyun, Diona, Grizzly, some characters like that. Because is that like that mob is a Hydra. Oh yeah, I don't remember about 567, but still, it's okay. I have two accounts. Should I pull Navi in my new account? You know, like it depends on the which characters you have on that account. I mean, if you have pretty like, you know, actually yes, if you ask me, because like Navi is like quite unique character. But if you don't have like, let's say if you want to pull for Raiden or want to like keep that account only for Archons, I mean some players do that. I mean, you know, like pull wish only for Archons. Well, that's not a bad idea, I would say, you know, like they create an account and only like wish for Archons. So yeah, I would say that then yeah, no, like keep, because like you will get Raiden most likely in a 5.0, as I heard. I don't believe in that, to be honest, if you ask me, because like Hoyoverse always do all of the wishes, like banners, by like they have a schedule, you know, and there's an order, like Neuvillette's order, you know, something like that. So yeah, it means like I don't think we will get Raiden in a 5.0. Most likely it's going to be like, usually it's like Zhongli, then Benti, then Raiden, Nahida, then like in some patch Furina, which is a fake Archon, you know about that. So yeah, it's like that. But maybe, who knows, maybe they want to increase revenue from that patch, from 5.0, you know, because of that. Because like if you know how much money Raiden brings Mihoyo, that's crazy. Because like every banners with Raiden, it doesn't matter, rerun or something like that, or double character, something, it's like was just crazy. Because Raiden, maybe yes, one of the best Archons in the game. Brought man, exactly. Or wait for Xilonen, maybe. You know, like it depends. I mean, if you want Navia, I mean, Navia is a good character. She's unique. I don't think that Xilonen is going to have the same skills which Navia has at the moment. You know why? Because usually all of the character skills and mechanic is unique in this game. We don't have any character in this game which is like close to each other by the skills or something like that. They are all like, all of the characters are unique, even 4 stars. So yeah, it's up to you. Navia is not a bad one. I mean, she is now live, and if you like the character, then yes, go for her. Xilonen, as I heard, is going to be some like, she will get some game changing kit, something like that. So yeah, in my opinion, it's better to wait. It's better to wait a little bit to get some info. So yeah, because like, you know, Xilonen is going to be live in a 5.1, which is like pretty soon. But if that account is new, then you have like a crazy amount of like Primogem source. So yeah, just think about it. You need to like, you have like plenty of Primogems to get from the overworld, from like clearing the map, from challenges, you know, chests and other stuff. So yeah, it's up to you. But Navi is not a bad, if you ask me. And at C0, she's pretty good. So yeah, let me try this one. It's like, it's, let's say, it's not because of plunge. I can use plunge a couple times, but still, like, it's a little bit limited because Xianyun's plunge is limited to like a single target, which is bad. And since like Navia gets infusion for 4 seconds, which is not so like crazy amount of time, you know, you can only do like maybe 2 plunge. That's it. Oh, hi Zenix, how are you doing? My Navia build, yes, just a second. I don't use her like weapon is Gravestone. Let's say it's a free to play because you can get this weapon from a standard mana. Set is like Golden Troop, not a best set for her. Her signature set is this one. And if you can get 4 pieces, so yeah, it's better to switch to this set. This set is way better. It gives you like maybe about 15% more damage. Just keep that. I just use this one because, like, you know, I don't have 4-piece set of signature. Like, I have couple, like maybe flower, plume, and I have. So yeah, it's like that, if I'm not mistaken. So for me, like, Golden Tube is best one, even though I lose some damage. Constellation 0, Talents is like 10, 10, 6. You don't need to level up her burst completely. It only needs for creating crystals, that's it. That's why duration is pretty cool, like 12 seconds. And cooldown is like 15 seconds. Energy cost is low, but she doesn't need so much energy. And yes, normal is also, you can skip normal or do like level up to level 9. But I crowned it because of plunging. You get like increased multiplier. And still, when you use skill is, yes, I would suggest you to crown the skill because you see the multiplier, it's crazy. And on top of that, you get like this 20% more damage when you grab crystal shards. In that account, I have Tignari as a 5-star. If you have only Tignari as a 5-star, you know, I would say maybe skip. You know why? I mean, you can get for Navia, but the problem is most likely you got Tignari from a standard banner, from a standard wishes, fates, you know, and you just save and like didn't wish, like haven't wished, like none, you haven't wished yet. So yeah, if so, then like skip. I don't think Navia is like bring you something, even though you like, let's say if you have Bennett, Shanling, Xinchu, maybe some supportive characters from Navia. Navia, by the way, can like play with Xinchu as well, because Xinchu and Shanling, it's like Navia, Xinchu, Shanling, and Bennett, not a bad team, because you can do vaping at the same time. I will show you. Or because you know why? It's like depends, because you need to farm artifacts anyway. I don't know, if you ask me. You know why? Because it's a little bit difficult to say when your account is so fresh, so new, you know? Maybe yes, but definitely Xilonen will get some different mechanic, not like Navia's mechanic. Let me go this team to do like some plunges. Oh, hi Kaiser. Does the Natlan drama still continue? You know, I don't remember about, like, if you mean drama about the color, I mean skin color, you know, I don't think it's like let's say Mihoyo doesn't give a shit, you know, about that. It's the second time we got this drama about the colors, and no one cares about that. It happened like a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 1 year, 1.5 years, something like that, about the character's color. And it's the same now. Who cares about the colors of the characters? You know, like for me, actually, like Dia is has a dark skin color, and I'm okay with that. You know, because she is from let's say Sino as well. They are desert characters. It's normal. I don't know. So yeah, oh yeah, you see, like, let's say, you know, like we already have characters. Let me check another one. Oh yeah, it's a Kaya. Let's check them. It like Rosa looks like a zombie, you know, like we even have zombie in the team. Like you see, it's like, it's, I don't know. I don't think it's such a big drama for this game. Because like totally okay. You see the white skin characters, like you know, I don't care about that so much, to be honest. I don't know why. Especially, you know, it's a Twitter thing. the one who like begins this thread most likely don't play Genshin Impact at all. He's super casual player, and he just noticed that, oh, you know, like we need like let him like play Kaya. You see that like they're pretty like, I don't know, it's like pretty dark in my opinion. It's still like, yeah, that account is pretty new. I open account after I load Arcana, but your Navia's rotation is so good. Cooldown get cover. Oh yes, okay, yes, like Xenix, let me show you my overall stats for Navia. Just a second. I mean, she doesn't need energy recharge so much. You see, like only 127. It's more than enough. Because when you use her skill, you can create crystals. Because like a crystal reacts with pyro or hydro in a team. Let me do some plunge, and then let me first do like with Xinchu, because like Xinchu is not a bad option for, and Xilonen as well, by the way, for Navia. Xilonen even better. You know why? Because you anyway get some shield from Crystal's reaction, and you don't need like resistance to interruption so much. Let me go Xilonen first, then I switch to like I want these people to stop. Yes, I go for hilarious, and yes, I agree with you. I mean, if you ask about that, it's like a little bit like ridiculous. You know why? It's just a video game. I mean, who cares about that? I don't know. Hey Deb, just saw the title. Definitely wait for Xilonen. Your Navi is already amazing. Oh yeah, thank you very much. Yes, to be honest, you know, even though I have Navia, I got her, and I like she's crazy for me especially, but I still definitely will go, like it depends. I don't want to say it in advance, or I explain you why. Because if Xilonen is going to get only shield, not any useful like team-wide skill or mechanic, I will skip her definitely, because I don't need any shield in the team. But if she's going to get something like super useful for a team-wide, I will go for Xilonen, because like not gonna lie, Xilonen looks just amazing, you know, just crazy. And even though she is one of the tribe characters, Latlan tribe, she is not like so childish like Moalani and like Kinich, you know. She is more like mature character with a pretty cool artwork and outfit, in my opinion. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, anyway, we will get some info at the end of, like, yeah, when Natlan released in a 5.0 about like yeah, by the way, we will get some info at the end of, yes, we will get some info for characters in a 5.1 at the end of 4.8. We will get drip marketing for the 5.1. So yeah, it's in a 40 days, something like that. It's, of course, it's not going to be a gameplay. It's going to be like some, you know, like pictures about the characters, something like that. So yeah, I hope like she's going to be crazy, in my opinion. Like, at least I hope that. So yeah, let's try like plunging.
Busted. Fire!
Oh no, not plunging. It's like
Going in. Hey, yeah!
Things are about to get tight.
Hey there! Feeling lucky?
I missed out a little bit.
Gotcha! Everybody stand! Fire! Well, Boba, get them! Watch out!
Here comes the catch.
You're toast! Hiya! Attack! Going in!
Busted.
At the price, I'm one's got your name on it.
Things are about to get dicey.
Eat this! Nice and spicy. Coming at ya. Fire! Well, with rocks. Cha! Ha! Ah!
Actually, I didn't like this thing so much, if you ask me.
Hiya!
Let me go with Shinchu. Let's see if Shinchu can do better. You can use, but still, you know, not the best one. I mean, with Furina, let's say second best is like double Geo, double Pyro. It's the second best team. But let's say if you don't have second Pyro, you can use Hydro. Let's check with Shinchu.
Proper send-off!
No, my sword! Let me weave you.
Hey, yeah!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Coming at ya! Umbrella warfare, I guess! Ha! Ha! Attack! That's the way.
Witness the power.
Booba, get them!
I'm going in!
This one's got your name on it!
I don't know, maybe I get used to Shinchu so bad, to be honest.
Hey, fire! Well,
Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword!
you're toast!
Let me weave you. Everybody stand back!
This one's got your name on it! Cha! This one's got your name on it! Ha! This one's got your name on it! Out of the frying pan! Fire! Well, with rocks. Feeling lucky?
The eternal oasis! Rain outlines your fate. Off we go! Where do you think you're going?
I'm going in! Eat this!
Witness the power of Gua! No, my sword!
Hey there! Feeling lucky?
And she has range. So yeah, it's like, maybe, like, I like Shinchu more than Yelan, to be honest. I mean, it's good, like, not a gameplay, but game style, you know? Since he's like another range, but mostly a melee character. Maybe because of that. But Yelan, like, you know, like, usually Yelan is better. Way better than Shinchu. Let me try with Yelan again. Because, like, there's no way Shinchu can be better than Yelan.
Gotcha! Game's up! Fun's over! Teamwork is dream!
Coming at ya! Cha!
Quietly now.
A proper send-off! From the speed of...
Here comes the catch. I'm going in!
Umbrella warfare, I guess! Haha! Hey there! Eat this! A proper send-off! From the Spino...
Game's up! Fun's over! Teamwork is dream!
Umbrella warfare, I guess! Hiya! This one's got your name on it!
Gotcha!
Fire! Well...
And then I'm going in!
Cha! Haha! This one's got your name on it!
Coming was target practice.
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
You're toast!
Let's light it up!
Where do you think you're going?
Feeling lucky? Fire! Well, with rocks. Umbrella warfare, I guess.
your ghost.
Cha!
Yeah, I messed up a little bit. I know.
Coming at ya! Cha!
And keep
Let's
that in mind,
light it
without
up.
crystals, by the way, if you don't do any crystallized reaction and she has like no charge, the damage output is not so great.
Feeling lucky?
You see, only 26k. If you compare with like,
Nice and spicy.
you need to do those crystal.
Coming at you.
Goodbye.
So yeah,
We'll meet again.
well, I like Xianyun more in my opinion because like you know like that skill, Xilonen skill, that skill great for exploration, but not in fight. It's a little bit annoying if you ask me. Let me do some plunge. Navia. And Bennett. I like this team, like in my opinion is the most powerful for Navia. Especially when you fight against single target boss. This team is just crazy. I mean, it's like no need to use plunge anyway, but you can. It's like an option.
Yoo-hoo! Time to shine. Fire! Well,
Make way for the...
I'm going in. Coming at ya.
You see the damage is crazy. For real, this damage is insane.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Got her!
Shower me with praise. Let the world know. Attack! Feeling lucky?
Teamwork is strength! Got her! Skyward! Seize the skies!
Hey there!
And you can go like this.
Coming at ya! Attack! Time to shine!
I'm going in!
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Skyward! Scatter!
Where do you think
Proper
you're
send-off.
going?
Strike a pose! Let lightning echo in.
Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
Everybody stand! Umbrella warfare, I guess.
You always is the wrong way!
Hey there! Hiya! This one's got your...
So yeah, more fun to play because of plunge. You just like you just need to like use a plunge couple times at least. Let me do another thing with Navia. Let's try with you can use like I used to use with this team as well. It's up to you guys, but still like Pinchu and Bennett. Why? It's like in this case I use Navia as a like a field DPS kinda, you know, not a great one to be honest, because like you lose so much damage. Like let's say if you go with Kazuha, you will do more damage, and if you go with Zhongli, like let's say Kazuha is way more better and Zhongli is way more better than Navia, but you can do like, you know, like let's say against bosses is not a bad, because you can catch crystals with other team members and then switch to Navia, like use that skill, and that's it. So yeah, let's try this team as well.
Proper send-off. From the scene of...
Rain outlines your fate. I'm going in! Everlasting as the moon! Know my sword! Let's light it up! Everybody!
Everybody fire! Well,
Witness the power. Transfixed.
feeling lucky?
I messed up with yeah. Alekin is okay. The problem is if you cannot mark the enemies and you don't have your burst, it's a problem because 30 seconds it's a lot. They like nerf that because first beta has like 15 seconds cooldown, which was pretty cool, but yes, they just changed that. Instead of like getting like right away to 15 seconds, they just as soon as you hit normal attacks with Alekino, that cooldown decreases by 0.8 seconds, something like that.
Laid bare.
Attack!
Ring cutter.
I'm going in! Umbrella warfare! Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
This is where you fall.
Fire! Well,
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
everybody stand back! This one's got your... Umbrella warfare!
Let me weave you a verse.
Umbrella warfare!
Let's light it up. Teamwork is... Target package. Spread your wings.
Attack!
Witness my rise. What do you think you're going? Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Witness the power.
I'm going in! Coming at ya!
Go on.
Feeling lucky? Where'd that come from? Watch out!
Anyway, not a great option, I would say. I mean, especially in Spiral Abyss, yeah. Try to avoid this thing. But for fun, maybe you can use it. I mean, Plunge is way better. And it's way better. Alright, let me do a couple bosses. Okay. This one, yeah, let's go plunge, if you don't mind.
I have high hopes for this.
Oh, hi Gaming, how are you doing? Gaming Manido, hi. So yeah, let's try this plunge, Navia.
Seize the skies.
Fire! Well,
Teamwork is dreamwork.
feeling lucky? Ha! Ah! Let the world collide!
Yeah. Scatter. Skyward. Stray clouds converge.
Ha! Hey there! Hiya!
So yeah, this team is pretty powerful. I would say maybe, in my opinion, this is the best team for Navia, if you ask me. But you easily can go like with Geo, double Pyro. It's also pretty good team. But this one is more fun to play. And let's say and powerful at the same time. Of course, you need like, it's like nada. You see, you need Xianyun. But even without Xianyun, by the way, let me try with Jin. I mean, Jin is also not a bad option for healing. Because like plunging is plunging, but like most damage still comes from her skill. Because you need to use that skill. If you don't use that skill, you cannot get infusion to do like plangio damage. You will do only raw physical damage. And Jin is not a bad option for healing. Okay, let me just find... Oh yeah.
We may leave at any time.
So yeah, let me find again this one. Mainly. Yes, again it's like, let's say if you have like a couple waves and many small enemies, yes, it's a little bit annoying to play with Navia. But still, she's crazy.
Time to shine! Attack! Everybody stand! I swear by my sword! Coming at ya! Coming at ya!
So yeah, and damage output is pretty good. The most important part, yes. If you have like a Jin with Favonius, try to do like at least one or two couple skills. And with... Oh, it's not Favonius. Oh my... Sorry about that. Okay, let me switch to Favonius. Why? It's because, yes, I use my Favonius on someone. Alright, it's better to go for Favonius for Jin. That's why she she didn't get a whole of the energy. Your Navia damage is insane. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me show you my build. I mean, let's say it's like even without her signature set, I use like this set. It's Golden Troop. Weapon is Gravestone. You know, like it's not a bad option in my opinion. Cancellation 0 and talents like 10, 10, 6. Overall stats is like 67 to 160 to 197. Energy recharge is not so important, so yeah, no need to invest. And by the way, you can go this weapon as well, like this one. It's free to play weapon, which is, you know, it's not a bad one. It gives pretty decent amount of damage. If you want me to, let's switch, and I will show you the same. So yeah, it's not important to use like Gravestone, you know, like, or her signature weapon. I mean, her signature weapon is great, looks just crazy on her, but the problem is, I don't know, it's worth it to go for that weapon. I mean, if you like eventually get a Gravestone from a standard panel, I think it's not.
Barbados, guide us.
Feeling lucky? Hiya! This one's got your name on
A
it!
little bit less damage. That's not spoiler, yes, like not so fast. Gravestone gives you more than that, of course. but still, I mean, it's like pretty decent weapon. So yeah, and it's free to play. You can get that weapon from event, if I'm not mistaken, and you can R5 that weapon. So yeah, fully refinement. Oh, hi Yoni, how are you doing? My Navia is using Blackleaf Claymore. Let me try this Blackleaf. How are you doing, Yoni? Oh, Blackleaf. If I'm not mistaken, I have Blackleaf. Oh no, I don't have. Yeah, because like I only got Blackleaf polearm and bow from the store, from a shop. That's it. I have this one. But yes, Blackleaf is not a bad weapon, by the way, because it gives you crit damage. Yes, 55% crit damage. If I'm not mistaken, something like that. Unfortunately, yes, I don't have any with crit damage. So yeah. But if you use like crit damage weapon, you might have like pretty good, let's say, stats. So yeah, you can use Jin easily instead of like using Xianyun. No need to go for Xianyun because of like let's say healing. You even can go without Jin. You can use Noelle, by the way, because Noelle can do healing as well. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But because like Noelle will gives you like geo resonance and at the same time healing, which is pretty cool. And if you go with a Bennett, you can get like 300 fanfare stack from Furina. Not for a long time, but still, if you will get it for 8 seconds, more than enough to do like increased damage. Star and entity. I'm using the one from the font time craftable one. Which one? I mean craftable font. Let me check it. Oh yeah, craftable. Just a second. I just wrong place. Craftable one. Actually, you can. You know why? Like
I trust you have packed
Navia is a such character which like.
skyward.
Yes, weapon is important for her, but at the same time you still will get damage. I mean, because of like multiplier, because of like her passives, you know, you still can get pretty decent amount of damage. Oh yeah, maybe you mean this one, most likely, because I have this weapon. It's prototype archaic. I have that. I can test with that weapon. I don't think this one because it's a physical one. It's, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh, it's defense. I'm sorry. Yes, it's this weapon is good for Noelle. This is a physical one. Yeah, physical damage. This one is attack, but oh, it's energy recharge even. I didn't know that. Yeah, maybe like this one, because it's EM. Oh, it's energy recharge as well, but it gives you some EMs. Yes, elemental mastery. So yeah, it's like summary weapon, and this one is attack, which is not bad, by the way, also. But we already have actually this is also not a bad weapon. Like archaic one. Hit normal or charge attack. 50% chance to deal additional. Maybe this one. I think you used like this weapon. I can test with that weapon if you want me to. Tidal Shadow. It's, I guess, better than prototype. Can you check my and tell my Navis? Yes, of course, Gamic. Just write your like in-game ID to the chat and I will check it, of course. It's like Tidal Shadow. Just a second. Yes. Actually, I agree with you. This is better. Because of like after the wielder is healed. It's because of Navia. If you use with Navia, then yes. It's great. Attack will increase by 24 for 8 seconds. And also it's attack weapon. This one instead. Unfortunately, I don't have this one, but I have this one. Let me check with Prototype Archaic. Since like my crit rate will not hurt by that weapons, and it's level, yes, refinement 1 and level 90. So yeah, it's okay. It looks pretty good. Just a second, coming. It's better to say gaming, but because of that gaming, you know, like we are gaming. If you like, if you like, that was it, like quest, something like that. So yeah.
Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things are made new, as buds in the spring. This is an auspicious era for humanity.
Navia. Actually, yes, it's pretty good. You have like 4-piece her signature set. It's a crit rate, geo bonus damage, attack, which is pretty okay. I mean, like sand attack. A little bit less crit rate, but that's alright. You know why? Because like, let's say, yes, it's better to go like a little bit high. For me, it's also 67. It's not so great. It's better to go like 72 to 75 in my opinion. But still, your Navia is pretty good. I mean, you can deal a lot of damage. Maybe you have a little bit low attack, you know, but it also depends on the... If you go for with the 2 pyro characters, the attack will be increased. With the buff, you can get like up to 4. I will show you, by the way. But your Navia is okay. I mean, like pretty decent Navia, I would say. And if you like, if you compare with my Navia by numbers, your Navia is better than my Navia. So yeah, you're totally okay. Because let me show you mine. It's like, yeah, she has like a lot of attack. Even though I don't use double pyro, you see, still I have a lot of attack. And it's better to have a lot of attack of Navia. If you're low on damage, most likely it's because of this. You need a lot of attack on Navia. So yeah, let me do this boss again, and I will show you how much attack Bennett's buff give her as well.
Skyward, scatter!
I will go with Xianyun. She's like pretty fast and she has that jumping skill, you know. For exploration, this skill is just crazy.
Skyward, scatter!
But don't ignore Xilonen, by the way. I mean, she definitely is not going to be like Navia, definitely, because Navia is a unique one. But we'll see. We're still not so much info about Xilonen, but I hope she's going to be just crazy. I start rotation, by the way, with Navia's burst. Just keep that in mind.
Time to shine!
Scatter! Make way for the... Teamwork is dreamwork!
Feeling lucky?
Now she has 3642 attack, which is like Bennett buff, something like that. So yeah, and damage output is pretty crazy. You see, like only 2 shots and that's it. And I have all of my bursts back. Yes.
Adventure time.
I mean, it's most likely because of attack. You need like with that build you have, you just need to do like exact the same, more damage than me, like way more damage. Is mine. So Zhongli will not be in this time. You know, Xenix, I don't know. You mean Zhongli? You mean like rerun Zhongli?
Benny's adventure team.
I don't know. Hi Kakarot, how are you doing? You know, I guess like for Raiden, it's so early to get her rerun, if you ask me, because like it's not possible to get like Raiden before Zhongli. But who knows? Maybe like, let's say Hoyoverse needs some more revenue, because Raiden always was just crazy when it comes to revenue, you know, like all of her banners like went so crazy, you know, and she's still maybe one of the most anticipated characters in the game, because like she really, like, she's crazy. And since we have Dendro, you can use her in a Dendro Hyperbloom. Like most players use her as a DPS, but her Dendro build is, in my opinion, way more better and useful, especially like now. Because like, and by the way, in Natlan, it's also can be useful because of burning. Like burning burgeon reaction. I'm sorry, not a burning, burgeon reaction. So yeah, let me try another weapon if you want me to, guys. I don't have so many options, not gonna lie. I mean, and yes, like for me, it's like this one is the best one. Gravestone. But this one is not a bad weapon, by the way. On hit normal or charge attack, chance to deal an additional 20 attack damage an opponent with a... Actually, let me try again. You know why? Because like on hit normal or... Oh, it's normal or charge attack. Oh yeah, it's like, you know, this passive most likely, like, it's useless for her, especially for plunging. But still, you can. I mean, because when you get... Let me try it anyway. Let me try this passive. My weapon PT is 62 right now. Around what PT do players generally get weapon? Like for a weapon is like 68. So keep that in mind. You're like, let's say, couple wishes away from a weapon. And if you ask me which weapon is better to go, I wouldn't suggest you to go like for the weapon we have at the moment. I mean, of course, it depends on your characters. And these weapons, let's say this sword is pretty cool, but it depends. I wouldn't suggest you to for this one. Next weapons banner is also not so great. Yes, it's Aqua Simulacra, but I would suggest you for, if you want to see your Yelan perfect, then yes, go for Aqua Simulacra. But I would suggest you to use, like, I have a Yelan, to use this Favonius Warbow. You know why? Because Yelan needs energy recharge, especially with this set. This set is the best set for her, by the way. It's an emblem set. You need a lot of energy recharge to increase her field damage. It's like you need to close like to 200, something like that. So yeah, but it's totally up to you. That polearm we will get, Emily's polearm, is not bad. Unfortunately, he has some passive which will work only on Emily, because like it says that, if I'm not mistaken, if there is a burning reaction on the field, burning, not a burgeon, but burning reaction, the attack will be increased by 20% or 24%, something like that. So yeah, on all of the upcoming weapon banners, I wouldn't suggest you. But for me, my weapon PT, by the way, it's like, let me check it. It's 41. And oh yeah, by the way, if you like want to like check the PT, how it works, you can check it from here, details, and you can see that like it's around 80 PT. Like you need to spend at max like 80 wishes to get a weapon, but soft PT begins from 68. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, about my PT, it's like about 41, and I will most likely will go for Pyro Archon weapon, maybe. Like I will try to get it. It's done for me. It's like 50. You know, it's not even 50-50. It's 33%, something like that, to get a weapon. It's super low. Or maybe a Xilonen weapon. You know why? Because she's going to be a sword character, and usually when a Geo gets a sword, that sword is super cool for other characters. Because like for Albedo, when he first released, we got this weapon. Even though this weapon is not Albedo's signature weapon, this weapon was just crazy. We got like Albedo's banner and this weapon. Then we got this one, Cinnabar, which is crazy on him. And also we have like Chiori's weapon, which is also super cool, with the 88 crit damage, something like that. So yeah, just like keep that in mind. I mean, you know, like if you spend some Primogems on a weapon, I suggest you to like think more wisely. You know why? Because getting a weapon is like pretty cool, and we don't have so many weapons, like 5-star weapons, which is super useful and flexible. Like, I would suggest you to go for like either of these weapons. It's Homa, great weapon. It's Jade Cutter, great weapon. Like these two weapons, let's say, even if you're free to play, it's must have on your accounts. Other than that, you know, it depends. It depends on the character. Don't look at this weapon. It's trash. If like for Arlecchino, it's great. But for any other characters, it's not so good. You know, so no need to go for that weapon whatsoever. It's only visual style, even though it looks like amazing, but still, Staff of Homa for your account would be way more valuable, and Jade Cutter way more valuable. I have this one as well. Not a bad support weapon, but you know, like, let's say like, no, Jade Cutter is way better. It's like Jade Cutter passive is simple, super simple and super valuable. HP is increased by 20. It means like for any HP scalers is good. Additionally, provides an attack bonus based on 1.2% of the wielder max HP. It means it gives you attack at the same time. So yeah, it's like super simple. Same like let's say like as close to Staff of Homa. Yes, it has like at less than 50% HP, it gives you like something like that, but without that, like this passive is super simple. If you like watch like if you look at this one, it's like crazy. You know, this effect can be triggered up once every 40 seconds. Anyway, like it's like essay for that passive. It's confirmed that Raiden is coming. Actually, no, Kakarot. You know why? Because it leaks about Kazuha. Yes, I think Kazuha might be in a banner, but I don't think about Raiden, if you ask me. I think it's Zhongli still, because like we still don't know like official info about that. What's your Furina's weapon? Oh, hi Rohit, how are you doing? My Furina's weapon, I use free-to-play weapon, this one, which is like not the best for her. I prefer and suggest you to go for Favonius weapon, if you ask me, because she's of field DPS and you need crit rate for her. But if you don't have that weapon, this one is pretty good, because like it increases like crit damage of your solo members of her skill, and additionally for 5 seconds give you 32% energy recharge, which is also not bad. So yeah, she's completely free to play character, Furina, and I would suggest you to keep her like that, because most likely with a Pyro Archon, Hoyoverse will do the same thing as they did with Furina. You know, like with they hide her more damage potential, like hide it by activating her constellations, which is bad in my opinion, you know, like. So yeah, at C0 she is crazy supportive character, but if you get couple constellation, she can be like at constellation 6 she even gets like Hydro Infusion for 10 seconds, which is crazy. I mean, she can be like on field DPS, and the same thing they are going to do with Pyro Archon, definitely. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Constellation, but it's up to you. If you like Furina, at Constellation 2 she is crazy. Constellation 1 is also not so bad, but if you have C1, like go for C2 definitely, because C1 and C2, like it's a big difference. Alright, let me check this weapon. I want to do like, I need to do like normal and check. It's only 50% chance, but maybe I can like get that.
The more data samples,
What's about
better.
Red Horn? Oh, that weapon is a great, by the way. Unfortunately, I don't have it. It's like defensive weapon with a 88 crit damage. Yes, it's a Ito's weapon, signature weapon. I don't have that weapon. Yes, it's crazy weapon, by the way, and it has a pretty decent amount of base attack, which is cool for Navia. Navia likes attack, so yeah, just keep that in mind. Navia needs this attack. It's like, oh, this one is low, but yes, I don't remember how much attack has. It's about 600 something like that, but I don't remember. But yes, it's 88 crit damage. It's good for Navia, by the way. Hi Simo, how are you doing? I got Nilo by accident. What now? Oh, actually, you know, No need to panic. By actually, I would suggest you to build Nilo. She is a crazy character, and if you ask me, maybe in the future I will get Nilo as well. You know why? Even though Nilo is useful in only one team archetype, it's like Bloom. That Bloom damage is super powerful. Unfortunately, you need the HP weapon if you have, and you need Nahida. It's the only one conditions in my opinion, because she scales on fully on HP. You need like Sand HP, Goblet HP, and Circlet HP. No need to go Hydro damage, something like that. Like only HP, as much as you can get. Weapon, we don't have so much HP weapon, swords. It's only her signature and this one, which is not free to play, unfortunately. Maybe let me check it, just a second. This one. So yeah, you need HP weapon. Would be nice to get HP weapon, but no need to panic. Like if you have Nahida, you are completely okay. Because you can use Furina with Navia, you can use Barbara with Navia. So yeah, she is a pretty great character. And that Bloom damage is just crazy. And she has AoE, by the way. So yeah, no need to panic. I do use Nahida, Ea, and Shinchu. Got Nilo at level 40 with 6 HP without too much focus on it. I tried the same weapon on her. Are you gonna pull Nilo? Not now. You know why? Because for me, I focus on future characters, but maybe in the future I will go for Nilo, because I don't think they will release any other character such Nilo. Because Nilo is like super unique character, I would say. Not a unique like Navia. She has more uniqueness. You know why? Because that Bloom team, she is like she creates not ordinary and standard Dendro cores. She creates like a bountiful cores, which in size more larger than standard one and deals more damage. And also her passives is just crazy. So yeah, she is a great character. You just try, by the way, Simo, you just try it with, if you have Furina, if you have Nahida and Barbara, build your Barbara with with HP. It's an Ocean Cute, something like that set, you know, to do like healing a lot, to heal like your team wide. Use Furina and use Nahida. Try to give Nilo as much HP as you can, and that's it. You will do that crazy amount of damage, like insanely crazy. Especially this character is great for Spiral Abyss. I don't think like in Overworld she's so cool, you know, because you will kill. Yes, maybe with the world level 9 you can use her, because as you know guys, in a 5.0 they will increase world level by 1. So yeah, it's going to be like 9, and the monsters, enemies will be more tanky and more powerful. So yeah, keep that in mind. But for a Spiral Abyss, Nilo is just insanely crazy. And congrats, by the way, she's not a bad character. It's not you will not regret, believe me. If you build her, you will be completely okay. Yes, kinda. Yes, kinda. Is Red Horn only good because of? Oh, you know why? Red Horn. Red Horn, why Red Horn is good about Red Horn is a weapon with a defensive stat, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it. Just a second. Let me check it real quick.
The more data samples, the better.
Yes, mostly, you know, mostly because of crit damage. You know why? Because like all of the other stats, it's defense, like defense related stats, which is great for only one character, and that character is Ito. That's it. because we don't have any other character who can like scales on defense. We have couple sword characters, it's like Albedo and Chiori, but among claymores it's only Ito, unfortunately. So yeah, that weapon only because of that is so great, because of like 88% crit damage. But still, you know, like it's not a bad choice for... Oh no, I'm sorry. We have a Noel. I'm so sorry. We have Noel as well. That weapon is great for Noel because Noel scales on defense as well. Let me check it. My bad, guys. Just a second. Let me check Noel. If I'm not mistaken, Noel scales... Yes, defense scaler, especially. This weapon is great for Noel as well. So yeah, she's a defense scaler as well. We have two characters. But yes, mostly if you want to use that weapon on the other characters who scale on attack, like let's say Navia, then yes, the defense is not so great for her. I mean, you usually like, it's only like, you know, it's a like base defense. That's it.
The more data samples, the better.
My barber does 8k on charge attack, heals pretty fine, attacks and also protects slow. If you don't have Furina, that's alright, I think, you know, but with Furina you can, like, you can go either, usually for Nilo, the base, like the core team for Nilo is like Kokomi, is Nahida, Nilo, and a one flex place. It depends on what you need. Either you can go for one Dendro, which I wouldn't suggest you because like Navia gives you enough Dendro, or another one Hydro, which is more preferable in my opinion, like maybe Yelan, something like that, because like Nilo do normal attacks as well, and Yelan gives you more, gives you damage as well. Maybe Shinchu if you don't have Furina, that's alright, but with Furina you will deal, like she will deal more damage. But that's completely okay. If you don't have Furina, that's alright. I mean, Barber is also okay. So yeah, if you have Kokomi, that's crazy. Oh, hi sir, I regret pulling for Sino also. Oh, actually, sir, if you ask me about Sino, yes. I mean, he is not a bad character. I know the players who like his playstyle, something like that. He's a little like, you know, they wanted to make Sino the same as Alhaitham, by the way. Let's say Alhaitham is Quick Bloom, Sino is also kinda quick, like Alhaitham is Quick Bloom spread, but Sino is a Quick Bloom aggravate. But if you compare with Alhaitham, Alhaitham is just crazy character. He's not even close, like Sino is not even close to like Albedo, or to Alhaitham, I'm sorry. Because maybe because of like element, Dendro is more valuable. But yeah, Sino is, but you can build him anyway. It's the only thing I like in Sino, it's his signature, by the way, for real. I'm not gonna lie. That signature is crazy, with a 44% crit rate. But still, you know, we don't have so bad characters. Sino is still pretty useful. But I don't know, I mean, no need to regret anyway. He's a 5-star, you know. You can build him and use him. Yes, he has no resistance to interruption, if I'm not mistaken, whatsoever. He's bad at that. I mean, in that. Yes, but I played couple times, like same was it on an event, something like that. Yes, his game style, I didn't like it so much. But, you know, like, he's not so bad. Nilo does need a good healer, so Cookie is a good option to keep into the team zone. You know, no, Cookie Shinobu is not a great one. You know why, Rahit? Because, like, if you use Cookie, if you use Cookie Shinobu, if you use Nahida and Nilo, you do, instead of do bloom damage, you will get hyper bloom damage. And it's less than bloom damage. So yes, Cookie Shinobu is not a great option if you ask me. You need a Hydro, that's why you need Barbara, either Barbara or Kokomi. So yeah, it's only two, let me check. Is it two characters? Oh yeah, by the way, Xianyun, yes, maybe we have Xianyun as well. Shinchu is not a great one. Because like Barbara is way better, and Kokomi is just like, you know, she's a gold for Nilo. She's a just crazy character. Xianyun. Xianyun is not bad, but I think Kokomi is way better, or Barbara is way better, because like Barbara is a team white
I
healer
wonder when I'll be as tall.
as a Xianyun, but she is a catalyst.
I wonder when I'll be as tall.
Maybe the only problem with Barbara, when she heals you, she applies Hydro, which is bad. The only problem. That's it. So yeah, Cookie Shinobu is not a great option. Cookie Shinobu is not a great one. Just like, because like you will get Hyper Bloom damage.
The more data samples, the
Barbara or Shinchu for Hydro application. Yes, Barbara for healing. And yes, Shinchu is not a bad option as well. But I'll hate him as better. I agree with you. Oh hi, welcome back, the Dreamers. I'll hate him as way better. Yes, if you compare with Sino, like Sino, not even close to Albeit. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll hate him. I always messes the names. I'll hate him. Yes, of course, exactly. I'll hate him. I'll hate him as crazy, just insane. He's so like, and because of infusion, by the way, he can get infusion in like 4 different ways, so it's crazy. Yes, maybe, like, yes, Barbara is not a bad option, by the way.
more data samples, the better.
Xianyun doesn't provide good Hydro. Yes, but she, like, you know, like, Xianyun gives you healing by using that skill, and also Xianyun increase your skill damage, by the way, but by 8%, something like that. Xianyun is good for Furina, by the way. But yes, if you compare with, I would suggest like Barbara and Kokomi is way better than Xianyun, in my opinion. Kokomi is just like great for, like, it's a core team like Nilo, Kokomi, and Nahida, and a flex slot. Alright, let me try with that weapon real quick. It's a normal attack, which gives me, like, has a 50% chance to give 240 attack.
Let the world collide!
Skyward! Stray clouds converge!
I'm going in! Attack! Watch out!
You know, maybe yes. Maybe yes. I don't know. I still like, I think that Gravestone is better. But still, you can use it. I mean, it's like another option you can use. It's prototype archive, which is a craftable weapon. You still can use it. Not a bad option. But yes, we have more better craftable weapons like Star Entity says, yes, because like that weapon gives you more damage and gives more attack than prototype archive. Just keep that in mind. Unfortunately, yes, when I crafted that weapon, prototype archive, we didn't have so many options to like craftable weapons, so many craftable weapons. So yeah, we have a little bit limited. What do you think about Nilo Virgin? No. Nilo is not, you know, unfortunately, Nilo is good. Like, mostly she is good for Bloom. That's it, unfortunately. But that Bloom is crazy. I mean, you can try. You will get some damage, by the way. And you know, like, you even can do wave damage with Nilo. Yes, you can. It's not a bad, but you know, like, Bloom is way better. Way better. But you can try. And you can do like about Virgin, by the way. I mean, most likely not a Virgin. You mean you can do wave damage. I mean, not a Virgin damage with Nilo. Like, you can know why, because Virgin is like no, Virgin, you cannot do Virgin and burning, because like you cannot use Hydro in a Virgin and burn. It's like, yes, you can do like, yes, you need to create course, yes, exactly, and attack the course with that, like, yes, but Hydro, you need Hydro to create that, and if you know, like, when you use that skill, she creates like a kind of like a circle, hydro circle, you know, around her. So yeah, I don't think it's a great idea. But vape, yes, you can do vape with Nilo. You still need to try, because you know, I think Virgin is not a great option if you ask me. Because it's a lot of hydro application because of that. Like crazy amount of hydro. Just imagine you go like you need at least one healer, definitely. Because Nilo cannot be healed by herself. She's not a healer. So you need healer. It's another hydro. Why you need to use hydro? Because hydro resonance gives you 25 more HP, which is great for Nilo. You get that. Yes, you see, you get that resonance, which increase max HP by 25%, which is like super important for Nilo. But believe me, Nilo is a great character for Bloom. Try that Bloom and you will be amazed. Bloom's that crazy. Bloom is crazy. If you want me to, let me try, by the way. Let me do the Bloom damage with different team, not Nilo. It's going to be like not so powerful. It's like the same team. Let's say like I will use my Barbara like for blooming, you know. And let's call a team like Chinchu, Furina. No, I need a second healer. Just a second. Yes, Chinchu, Furina, Barbara, and Nahida. Maybe. But believe me, it's not a great option, I mean, to use like this team, but still.
May knowledge guide you.
Let's try it. Let's say like, instead of Barbara, you will go like Nilo, and instead of Chinchu, you will go like Barbara if you have Furina. You need more, oh yeah, you need more, let me go like different team. I don't want to change my Barbara's set, it's on instructor set. Let me go like with Yao Yao.
I'll take good care.
Because like I need a healing. Do you think Capitano or Varka, who is a more strong? Oh, about that. About like Capitano or Varka, I don't know. You know why? Because I don't think we will get Capitano playable in a Natlan. You know why? But maybe. But I don't think, because like, you know, even though we already have some info about his weapon, it's going to be sword, by the way, guys, which is cool. It's still, you know, a little bit questionable, because he is a Fatui Harbinger #1, which is like most powerful Fatui Harbinger. And we have limited numbers of Fatui Harbingers, only 8. We already have 2 of them, right? It's like Child and Alik, you know. So yeah, I think like Columbina is the most best potential character to be released in the future, in my opinion, but we'll see. Maybe because of lore and story quests, something like that. Yes, they will give us some. Maybe they will give us Capitano, but I don't think it will happen, if you ask me, because like, you know, like as I said, like they cannot do all of the stuff in the same patch, in the same like region. Like, just imagine, we will get Trident, we will get like Pyro Archon, we should get like Pyro Dragon as well. So yeah, so many crazy characters. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we still don't have any, like, let's say, not official, but that's still some leaks about like playable Capitano. About the damage between them, still I cannot do like, I cannot say which one of them is more powerful. As I know, if you like all of the Fatui Harbingers, especially #1, is, as I heard, it's like on the same level than Archons. If so, he is going to be like more powerful than Varka. If Varka, I don't know Varka, who is Varka? Varka is like from a Honkai Star Rail, right? If Varka is a Honkai Star Rail character, if I'm not mistaken, just let me check it. Varka is a...
Don't put off until
Varka,
tomorrow what you can do today.
Oh,
Come
this
on,
one.
let's get a move on.
Just a second, I messed up. Warka is one of the Fatui Harbingers as well. Oh, I don't know. Not gonna lie. You know why? Because like I not in a lore so like deep. I usually like do quests and read the stuff like from the Genshin Impact from the game. I don't read any lore. So yeah, I don't know. Not gonna lie.
The more data samples, the better.
Oh, you're welcome. Anyway, let me try this team. I will need Hoyoverse to give us a 7-character team instead of anyway, yes, you know, like let me check it. Like this team. Let me try at least this team once. I mean, if you ask me, Nilo is a pretty good like character. I mean, you will like you just build her and you will see the damage. You will be amazed, believe me.
Everyone hold hands. Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Let's dance. Stay put.
Yeah, that's a freeze.
I see everything.
And just imagine, it's like only, you see, it's only ordinary Bloom with a pretty trashy Barbara. Don't get me wrong, guys, but her healing sometimes just kill you. Instead of give you healing, she apply Hydro and you can get freeze for a moment, like immediately, and get killed. But even though you see the damage, it's like pretty good damage. But with Navia, with Nilo, you will get way more better damage, just in crazy amount of damage. Unfortunately, if you will get a chance to get Furina, would be way better, or Kokomi. Kokomi is also great. So yeah, but still you can use like Shinchu instead of Furina, because like you need a lot of Hydro. So yeah, anyway, like pretty good character and you can build her. Yeah, at least like the most important, you have Nahida. Nahida, yes, is like very important for her. It's Varka, yes, I got it, it's Varka, it's one of the Fatui Harbingers, right. I checked that, I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, because he looks powerful, but still number 1 Fatui Harbinger is a number 1 Fatui Harbinger, you know, like let's check, like if you know, like we have Arlecchino, which is like number 4, and she's like, at the moment in the game, she's the most powerful character. Yes, she's not convenient like Neuvillette, but at C0, she's the most powerful character in the game at the moment. And pretty, like, let's say, flexible, because like that infusion, you know? And just imagine like how it's going to be number 1. It should be like crazy. Because as I know, the power of Fatui Harbingers increased by their number in the organization. So yeah, number 3, Colombina, should be better than Arlecchino. I don't want to say more powerful, but she most likely will get something super useful, you know? With like, it's like maybe related to reaction, which will give you more damage, you know? Maybe like normal attacks, she's not going to be a normal attacker. She is going to be like, let's say like Moalani, by the way. Moalani, if you ask me, crazy character, because she is going to be like vaping like a track, like super powerful, and she will deal a lot of damage at C0. That's why they nerfed, by the way, the Mihoyo already nerfed the character a little bit. So yeah, let me go Navia and do like something with Dia maybe. Let's try Navia in a Hyper Bloom team, if you don't mind. Like Navia, maybe Yelan. But by the way, it's not a great option, if you ask me. You know why? Because like Claymore characters... Anyway, let's try it. Claymore characters are just kinda slow
May
on
knowledge
attack.
guide you.
So that's why... I have Yunjin. I can check Yunjin. My theory is that Barca and Capitano are the same person. Have you seen them together in the same room? No, I haven't, but oh, for real, Wark is said to have like taken around. Oh. Oh, you mean like it's like different incarnation, something like that, or different person? Because Capitano, if you ask me, looks like so sick, you know. He's crazy, looks just insanely crazy with that outfit. You know, just imagine we will get some playable. Yes, again, I don't think so, but still, just imagine. Because Colombina looks also pretty cool. I was joking. I swear, please. Don't take me. Okay, Sima. Because, like, yeah, it's just like kind of a little bit like weird about that, but that's okay. That's normal. You know, I'm not in a lore so deep, so yeah. I usually just do quests, and that's it. For me, it's more than enough. Just imagine read that lore. For me, it's crazy. But you know what I think Genshin Impact lore by far, like so far, or if you compare with other games, it's the best one. Because like yeah, it's more like, you know, it has something, you know, when you read it, when you do quests and other stuff, you get some info. So yeah, it's cool in my opinion. If you say that Warka and Capitano is the same person, I don't think about Animo, to be honest. But we'll see. I don't think they will give like Capitano Geo, Dendro, or Animo, if you ask me. Like most likely I think it's going to be Electro, or maybe physical damage, something like that. Because Colombina is Cryo. Alecchino is Pyro already. Hydro is Tartaglia. So it's like, it doesn't mean like he cannot be like any of these elements, but still, let's say like, you know, like different elements. And there are only two elements left. It's like physical and electro. And about Animo and Geo and Dendro, especially Dendro, I don't think they will give like this element, but we'll see. I mean, it's like theory, you know, it's like my own opinion, maybe.
The more data samples, the better.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Oh, for real, Anemo maybe, Dreamers maybe. We'll see. I mean, I don't know, to be honest. But maybe if he's going to be Anemo, that would be crazy. And because like if he's going to be DPS Anemo, that's insanely crazy. And with like, let's say, some swirling abilities.
There is no everyone hold hands.
Let's
Be
try
careful
this
with
stuff.
wisdom.
It's not a great team, by the way.
Rain outlines your fate. Ring cutter.
A proper send off from the Spina with love. This one's got your name on it. Hey there.
You can use it, but it's not a great one, if you ask me. I mean, yeah. Because like, you know, like Dendro cannot react with Geo. You get Hyper Bloom. You steal damage from different reactions, which is bad sometimes. You know why? Because these reactions are not from the same source. That's why I like this team way more than, like, let's say, this one is way more better, because like all of the damage comes from the same source. It's like Dia, Furina, Raiden and Nahida, because this is like either Virgin, Hyper Bloom, which is crazy. Also, on top of that, you can get some electro damage reaction and Dendro damage as well. So yeah, this team is just super crazy. Let me do a couple runs and I will show you. And yeah, they just, you know, it's so cool you don't need to wait like 10 minutes, 5 minutes to boss to be respawned. You just you know, teleport and that's it. 10 seconds respawn time. It's crazy. The exchange clears. Walker gave Capitano his powered. I guess. Okay, I think Simo is like is joking again, but still that's alright. Miller, that's crazy. If Porca became anima, he's going to power creep Kazuha. Oh yeah, actually, you know, like if you compare it, like Kazuha is not a DPS character. More likely he will power creep Wanderer. Yes, definitely. And just imagine if he will get some like crowd controlling kit or mechanic. That would be just crazy. You know why? Like so far, maybe Venti is the only one who has crowd controlling and can do DPS. Kazuha is not so great at DPS. Yes, you can build him like with crit rate, crit damage and other stuff, do some plunge attack, but it's not so great. But Venti instead, yes, he can do like crowd controlling and DPS at the same time. You can build him with the DPS, especially with the stringless weapon. And if you give him like crit rate, crit damage, you can deal pretty nice amount of damage, especially with Faruzan, C6. Wanderer doesn't have crowd controlling, so it's bad. So yeah, if like Capitano is going to be like animal and will get some, and most likely he's not going to be supportive in my opinion, maybe DPS, because like just imagine number one Fatui Harbinger and he's like support character. Do some stuff like Lynette, you know? So yeah, if he's going to be DPS with some crowd controlling abilities, that would be just insane. Yeah, would be nice. So yeah, about this team by the way. Let me try it real quick. I like this team a lot. It's crazy one. Because like all of the damage comes from
Illusion
like dendro related reaction.
Let's get it on!
I see everything.
So yeah, you literally don't lose anything, because like all of them. Let's say if you cannot get Hyper Bloom, you get Burgeon or Electro Charge reaction, which is super powerful. So yeah, it's like that. And you literally like, you know, you just like a spectator, you know, you just watch and that's it. You don't need to do anything. You can do some like Nahida's normal attacks, you know, do like. Since she's a catalyst, you can apply more dendro. And yes, applying more dendro will increase damage, because like. So yeah, let me do, because like you have like Burgeon, you have Electro, and you have Hydro, like steals some dendro cores from each other, like Pyro and Electro. Alright, yeah, let me do this domain. Do you remember Mika release? Mika said Warka is dealing with Capitano in... Oh no, unfortunately no, I don't remember that. For real, is that? Oh, if so, that they are completely different characters. I mean different like, let's say, persons in the game. I will read about that Warka. Just a second, let me take a note. Warka, right? Okay. Yeah, I will read about that. Why not? Because like maybe, I mean like most likely you said that in the future we can get like even playable Warka, something like that. Would be nice, why not? I mean more characters is more fun. Especially in Genshin Impact, you know, like
There is no... But my
That's-
name
that was
is
good.
song! Everyone hold hands! Sharing my knowledge! I see everything! Yep. Strike a pose!
So yeah. Yeah, unfortunately you cannot like you can use this team in Spiral Abyss, but not in against like let's say some specific bosses. Like Raiden is okay, but I don't think like you can use this team against like Ajdaha, because Ajdaha is like super powerful. But we can try. Oh, yeah. I already did that. I mean, Raiden is like not so like she's way more easy to play like with this team against her. Oh yeah, let's try this one. Without doing anything. Destroy everything. Yes, kinda. Actually, I like this team. I like auto teams. And I already have couple teams. Like it's a full Dendro, full Archon team, which is crazy. And this one, in my opinion, this one is way better. Yeah, let's try this one.
Illusion shattered!
Make yourselves at home! Yoo-hoo!
Stay close. No going off on your own. The desert
Pokemon.
doesn't take
Yes,
prisoners.
kinda actually, right? Yes, kinda. It looks like yes, because like use, but you can do that. It's like you can use Shanling's Goba. You can use like Saloon members. Also, you can use Goba by not a Goba, Ogway. Oh, it calls like Yao Yao's pet, Yao Yao's Pokemon. Yeah, Ugway, exactly. Just a second, let me check the talent. Yeah, Ugway, exactly. So yeah. Oh, by the way, let me. Why not? Just as a, let me try this team. You know? If I'm not mistaken, I did that couple times. It's like Shinchu, right? Shanling. It's like this, Electro, and yes. Let's do this spiral, this domain again. Yes, like of course, like a previous team with Dia and like Nahid is way more powerful, but yes, let's do something. What about Echo? Echo? Can you show your Raiden build? Yes, of course. I use Raiden as a EM. So yeah, it's Elemental Mastery build completely. Like weapon is Dragon's Spine or Dragon's Bane. I'm sorry. Artifact set is like this one is Flower of Paradise Lost. It's the best set for Hyper Blooming and Burgeon. So yeah, keep that in mind. It gives you a ton of damage. Talents is like it's like not important whatsoever. You can skip it, and Cancellation as well. So yeah, I have two, but it's like it's useless. Well, that's it. Overall stat is like 12 crit rate, crit damage a little bit, and energy recharge. That's it. Because like mostly you just like use her skill, and that's it. You don't need to do anything else. The Dreamers, what about Echo? Dreamers, I don't know about Echo. Echo, like if you mean Wizarding Waves, no, I don't. Or if you mean like Imaginarium Theater, I haven't like finished that yet. So yeah, let me try this like with the Pokemons as you said, guys.
There is no strike a pose. Don't be scared. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Help! My dinner is attacking me. Booba, get the you blade. Shower me with thread.
Illusion shattered!
I mean, you know. Kinda not a great idea because like all of them have different like time or like duration, so it's a little bit like difficult to like, let's say they don't have any synergy with each other, but still, yes, for fun. Let me go Navia again, like because the main topic of the stream was a Navia. Let me try a couple Navia teams. Maybe against Ashdaha, by the way. Let's try this team against Ashdaha. Let's see if I can, like... If I'm not mistaken, I already did that. But still. Because, like, damage output for this team is just crazy. No, it's not Ashdaha. Ashdaha is Leo. I'm lacking Shinchu for... Oh, so Ali, you don't have Shinchu, right? Yeah, this team you're using, is it good for Raiden? Yes, but if you build your Raiden with Elemental Mastery, I will show you Elemental Mastery build, like, you know, it's a Hyperbloom team. If you want DPS team, like best one, if you don't have Shinchu, you can use Sara, but I don't think like you have her or not. And you need C6 Sara. Even though like Sara is not a bad option, Shinchu is like a little bit better, but still, you can use Sara if you have her, like this one. And the team is going to be like Sucrose or Kazuha if you have Kazuha. It's going to be like Sara, Raiden, and Bennett. If you have all of these characters, yes, you can go DPS.
I want to help.
You can do like DPS damage. Yes, it's like Raiden DPS. But this team, like Shinchu, I'm sorry, Sucrose, or you can go Barbara, Raiden, and Yao Yao or Nahida if you have like Nahida or Yao Yao. This is Hyperbloom team.
Do this.
And your Raiden build is like with Elemental Mastery. So yeah, the sets is like, let me show you. It's like Elemental Mastery Sand, Elemental Mastery Goblet, and Elemental Mastery Circlet. So it's like that. It's the EM build. It's different build. In this case, you will get Hyperbloom damage. But you need to get used to this team. I would suggest you to do like couple tries. Give Raiden as much EM as you can. Put at least one Hydro and one Dendro in a team alongside Raiden. And like a last slot is like kind of flex. You can go whatever you want. No war to Genshin. Oh, I haven't finished it yet, the Dreamers. When you ride and see the wife, yeah, if she does that much damage. No, Ali. I mean, it's like it's different. I just, you know, like the constellation for Hyperbloom doesn't matter at all. I mean, you can use C6 Raiden and you will still get the same Hyperbloom damage, exactly the same. I mean, constellation for Hyperbloom is not important, but at C0 you can get like at least 250. Like with a DPS, 250k with that burst. It's initial damage, but after that you like for 7 seconds you will do like normal attacks, which considered to be burst attacks. Just keep that in mind. You will do crazy amount of damage as well. So yes, overall it's like going to be maybe 5, maybe 600 overall DPS damage only by Raiden. So yeah, just keep that in mind. But it's like pretty decent amount of damage. Can you check my... Yes, of course, right? Just give me your in-game ID and I will check your Nahida. I can show you my Nahida as well. You don't have either. You don't have Raiden or what? Oh, you don't have Raiden. Oh, okay. You need to go for Raiden, like to do like Hyperbloom more. Yes, Xianyun is a crazy character. Just a second, right? Xianyun is a crazy character because, like, you know, like Xianyun is a free-to-play, quick hydro applier. At the same time, she gives you resistance to interruption. He gives you healing. He gives you damage of field DPS damage. Like, yeah. Like, let's say Xianyun like has everything you need in this game. That's why he's so valuable. Okay, let me. Oh yeah, your Nahida. You know, instantly, I would suggest you, like Rohit, to level up Nahida to level 90. I don't know why, but Dendro, all of the Dendro characters benefits from level, all of them. Like, the higher level you have, the more damage you can get. About the stats, I would suggest you, if you ask me, like Deepwood Memories is great. You need to like Deepwood Memories. I would suggest you, like, you use Dendro Damage Goblet. I would suggest you to like, it's up to you, but with this crit rate, crit damage ratio, it's not a great idea to go for Dendro damage, if you ask me. Let me show you my build. I don't use Dendro Damage Goblet. You know why? Because Elemental Mastery is way more valuable for Nahida. So yeah, it's like close to your Elemental Mastery. You have like 681. About the... So yeah, I have like Sand Elemental Mastery and Goblet Elemental Mastery. So yeah, I would suggest you to go for Goblet Elemental Mastery and keep your ratio at least, like give your Nahida at least like close to 60 energy crit rate. I would suggest you like a little bit low her crit damage, that's completely okay, and increase her crit rate to do some Dendro damage, additional damage. But you can skip the crit rate, crit damage stuff and go like 1k Elemental Mastery, and she's going to be great supportive character. So yeah, keep that in mind. I mean, because Dendro or like Nahida support is way more valuable than her damage. It's not like Furina, by the way, because Furina also deals a lot of field damage, like by Saloon members. That's why you need that ratio. You cannot ignore her crit rate, went to HP completely, and you will be alright. I mean, you even though like yes, Hydro application, which he gives you, it's super valuable. Those Saloon members can do damage, and when you use that burst and get buff from her burst, Saloon members damage also increased. That's why like she's not that like Nahida, but Nahida you can completely ignore crit rate, crit damage, go for full EM and you will be completely okay. Or a little bit like, or give a little bit less Elemental Mastery and give her a reasonable amount of crit rate and crit damage. So to get some Dendro damage, maybe Dendro and spread damage if you use like with Electro, something like that. For me, like it's not 56, because if you read this talent, like this one, this talent, like each point of Nahida's elemental mastery beyond 200 will grant 0.1 bonus damage. It's a max you can get, it's 80 bonus damage, and 0.03 crit rate. With the max it's 24. For me it's about 12% crit rate more. So yeah, overall my Nahida, when I use her skill, gets 68 crit rate. You know, it's not 56. It's a little bit more. And for you it's as well, like about like 40 crit rate. But believe me, 36 crit rate, it's not so high, it's low. So it's like that. Overall, yes, pretty good depot. I would suggest you to like change Dendro to Elemental Mastery and switch your circlet from a crit damage to crit rate. I mean, in this case, you will get more benefit. You can get more benefit from Nahida. Nahida is a crazy character. I would say, in my opinion, she's the best Archon in the game. Because of Dendro, mostly.
The world remains constant over the centuries. But human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
Let's do character
Transitory.
showcase with Google Chrome or something. We'll add your ID. Character showcase. With Google character showcase. To be honest, Simo, I didn't get it about character showcase. You mean like I will do, anyway, I do it. I try to do like any stream. I will like I choose one character and do like showcasing. You know why? Like yes, like maybe like video. I don't like to do showcasing video with different sets and weapons. You know, like when you do it like live, it's way more like, in my opinion, valuable, because like when you like use video, you usually use food to get more crit rate, you know, to get more consistent damage, which is bad in my opinion if you ask me. You know why? Because like getting damage, it's like, let's say I will show you my Raiden with a like crazy amount of 300k or 400k damage with the food and other stuff, and then you will try the same build and you just cannot get the same damage. It's a little bit like, in my opinion, not a great idea. It's like, I don't think so. It's a great idea. That's why I just like live change all of the stuff, show you the like which character and like crit rate, crit damage and other stats she has, or she or he, and do the damage. Like, in my opinion, it's way better. I think so, but it's up to you. Because mostly, me personally, I don't watch any showcasing on YouTube. Because you know why? Because most of them, not most of them, all of them use food and best artifacts and best weapons. For me, I try to like to be more close free-to-play builds, which is more valuable for most of the players. So yeah, let me try this like team against
Count me in.
Ajdaha, if you don't mind. Oh yeah, actually I agree with you. Ali, you know, like if I'm not mistaken, you at the moment your adventure rank level is 42. Most likely you're like a 3 months or 4 months player, which is like, you know, like, let's say it's not so much, you know, that you have like login days about like 100, something like that. So yes, that's why it's like your artifacts is not so great. It's normal, believe me.
You dare overstep your
Okay,
mortal authority?
Let the world collide! Attack! Everybody stand
Be
up!
crushed!
Make way for the Adeptus! Yeah! Skyward!
Watch out!
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Oh.
Today, you witness your reckoning!
He's pretty tough boss, by the way.
What? Let my name echo in song! Teamwork is dreamwork! Seize the skies! Yeah! Scatter! Stop!
No atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Hey there! A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Oh, for real, you can ignore.
Ooh.
You stand upon your
While
tomb,
jumping, you can
though
ignore
you
some
know
damage.
it not!
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Experience an eon of suffering!
I'm going in! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Ow! I'm fine. Coming at ya. Feeling lucky?
Yeah!
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Back
Let's
to
light it up!
the earth!
Hey there!
So, yeah. It's a little, yes, because like, you know, Furina, like,
Will not be destroyed!
and by the way, they add this feature to the game. I didn't know that. Oh, like before like 4.8, when you leave the domain without getting rewards, like you just we didn't get this message. Now, like, not all rewards have been claimed. Exit the domain anyway. So yeah, now we have that confirmation dialogue, which is good. Because like sometimes I just messed up with like getting reward. Oh yes, right. I would suggest you to like full without dendro goblet damage, if you ask me, because like it's like, let's say you know, like she's at C0, most likely you have a C0 Nahida. At C0, like EM is way more better. If you have Constellation 2, then it's a different story, because like with Constellation 2, she gets like a pretty good damage buff, which is like she decrease defense by 30% for 8 seconds, something like that. Let me check it real quick. Just a second. Oh. Yeah, and on top of that, yeah, you can get like, you see, like a hyperbloom and burgeon reaction. They receive like a crit rate, and crit rate, like it's fixed, which is crazy. And yes, for 8 seconds, being affected by quicken aggravate spread, defense is decreased by 30%, which is crazy. I mean, in this case, yes, Dendro is way better. You know why? Because like she can deal spread damage, and like she can do like she can play like, because of, if it depends on the characters on the team, but still, if you like can give enemy state quicken, you can do like spread damage with Nahida. Is it dream try? I'll hate him, Nahida, Raiden, and Shinchu. Hate him, not okay. Just a second. Yuri. Actually, wait. No, I mean other players. Oh, I see. Of course, Simo. Of course. Yes, I do that. I mean, if you like need to do some adjustment to your characters, of course I do that. No problem. Yes, I can do that. I mean, just like tell me the characters you want to like, or to like, I don't know, like to increase his damage, or like use different team comp or artifact. If I have the character, I will do it online. But if I don't have a character, I just, yes, I can watch and do some adjustment. No problem. I'll hate him. I'll hate him, Nahida, Raiden, and Shinchu. Chenchu, Hatem, Raiden, and Nahida. Not a bad team.
How long will this
you know,
require exactly?
but still, I mean, I already did that couple times, this team, but Cookie Shinobu is still better, if you ask me, the Dreamers. I mean, it's way, way better.
There is no escape. Sharing my knowledge.
Let me weave you a verse.
Flicker.
Everyone hold hands.
Illusion shattered!
Yeah.
Make yourselves at home.
Scatter.
The damage output is crazy. I mean, like, the damage output is... Unfortunately, I don't know why. Maybe it's something... there is some problems with the Hoyoverse servers. My ping increased by like 200, and it's like... a little bit like, you know, when you switch the characters, because this game, like, switching the characters, like, it's on a server side. That's why you just like, the game is lagging a little bit. It's especially in a fight, you know, most likely it's something with my internet, if so yeah, it's not because of Mihoyo. You see, it's like low again. That's all right. So can you also tell how to adjust my Ito? Oh, about Ito, by the way. Ito, of course, yes, I like Ito is a mostly mono geo character. So yeah, you need like the characters like Ito, Zhongli, or any other geo in a team. And would be nice to get like Goro. If you don't have Goro, it's... let's say Goro is the best supportive character for Ito, because for me it's like I have Goro with Constellation 1 only, but Ito gives you defense, and also if you if you have Ito, of course, if you have Goro. If you don't have Goro, like, it's like reading this is like kinda... This is my ID. If you can do the sync, would be great. Yes, of course. Let me just a second. Let me just tell about Ito, and I will check the account as well. Of course, no problem. About Ito, you need Goro. Goro is like #1 supportive character for Ito. You need another geo, because like if you use Goro, Goro has these talents. You see, 1 geo characters adds like standing firm defense bonus. 2 geo characters add something like, it's like resistant to interruption, and 3 geo characters adds like geo damage bonus, which is crazy. So yeah, and it's provides up to 3 buffs to activate character within the skill AoE base. The number of geo characters in the party at the time of casting. Just a second. I don't know if like, most likely Geo is one of them. So yeah, like Geo, Ito, and another one. Goro can deploy only 1 general war. Okay, and his burst, by the way, it also has... Just a second, let me check it real quick. So yeah, it's on this burst is on field characters as well. So yeah, most likely you will use like most useful is this one. Usually you do like, if I'm not mistaken, like his skill first, then then his burst, Ito's burst, then you switch to your Ito, and just start smashing any of the enemies. Ito is pretty powerful. Unfortunately, I don't like mono Geo teams, you know. They are a little bit boring in my opinion, because like Geo is, let's say, kinda flat damage. You know why? Because Geo cannot react with any other elements. But still, Ito's, especially if you have Ito with his signature weapon, that's crazy. I would suggest you, if you have Goro, build Goro, definitely. Because Goro is a #1 supportive character for Ito. And get another one. Maybe Zhongli if you have him. Maybe Noel, by the way, it's also pretty good. You can use Chiori, by the way. Chiori, in my opinion, is way better. You know why? Because Chiori is like off-field DPS. She will gives you like way more damage. So it's like that. About the building, like he has signature set. Let me check it. If I'm not mistaken, his signature set is it's a 4-piece like this one, husk. If I'm not mistaken, because like this, 2-piece. Increase like defense, and 4-piece like character equipped with artifact set will obtain curiosity effect, and if you get like 3 stacks, it's just a second. I forgot about his signature set. If I'm not mistaken, it's this one, because like we have only this one. We have Petra. This one, which is definitely like you can use it, but it's definitely not his signature set. Defense is great for him. If I'm not mistaken, it's this one. Like, so should I go with Geo Goblet or about that? About Geo Goblet or Geo Defense? No. It's like like you need to go like defense, sand. You need to go like Geo Goblet damage for Ito and crit rate, crit damage, because you know. But you can adjust. I would definitely suggest you to go Geo Goblet damage, but for this one, for Circlet, you can even go defense. You know why? I will explain you why. Just a second. You will be like, usually when you get defense, they are like, let me show you a couple. Usually when you get defense in a circlet, they are crazy. Like you get like, you see, like you get crit rate, crit damage, HP, energy recharge, something like that, or attack. You see, it's like how like crazy they are. Usually they are like that. You see, all of them, like, yes, of course, like I deleted like other ones, which is trash, but still, they are all at level 0, and I like keep all of them. Let me show you a couple with a 4. You see this one? This one is just crazy, and it made for Ito, because like, yes, it doesn't need so much energy recharge, but crit rate and crit damage is welcome. So yeah, you can go like plume, like flower plume. Sand is definitely defense. Goblet is a geo damage bonus, and if you have enough crit rate, crit damage like ratio, you can go defense circlet as well, because like he scales on defense, and you need like as much defense as you can get. It's the same situation, by the way, with Neuvillette. Let's say with a Neuvillette, you know, you can easily use HP circlet. If you have pretty good HP circlet, let me check it. If you have his signature weapon and your crit rate, crit damage is pretty good, you can go like this one, or not this one. So I have this one, by the way, I got it recently. You know, you see, HP, crit rate, crit damage, and with his signature, I will get pretty decent amount of damage. So yeah, it's like that, because like I use crit damage, you know, and Majesty Hunter will give you enough crit rate. So it's like that. So that's why Ito is like, with artifacts, is pretty flexible character. I mean, you can go circlet, crit rate, crit damage, or defense. It depends. I mean, I would suggest you to check both of them, both build, and check which one gives you more damage. Most likely, if you ask me, crit rate, crit damage will give you more damage. but it depends on your piece. I mean, like it depends on your circlet. If it's going to be pretty crazy defense piece, you can get more damage with defense. Mihoyo of the bird, his attack goes like... But that's crazy actually. What about defense? Just a second. If I'm not mistaken... Just a second. He's a defense scaler. Let me check it real quick. As I know, he's a defense scaler. It's attack, that's okay. No, it's a defense scaler. Attack like it's increased by sort of attack. It's defense. It's defense scaler. It's not attack scaler. I mean, you can use Bennett, but he's a defense scaler. Yes, yes, attack bonus from a defense. I mean, it's like a defense. He's a defense scaler. He's not attack scaler. It's attack speed. It's not attack. So yeah, it's defense scaler. Attack damage is increased by 25% out of like of his like. And it's like, I don't know about your constellation increase also. Just a second. Like second one. No, it's not so great. All nearby party members gain 20% defense and 20% attack for 10 seconds. I just watching, I just... Alright, it's like... But still, it's defense scaler. It's like, let's say, like Albedo. Let me show you my Albedo build, by the way. And you can like I can switch. I can give all of my set from Albedo to like Ito. You see how much defense I have? 2700. I use this weapon, which is defense as well. Which is like defense and base attack. Set is 2-piece. Because like, for me it's a little bit like was boring to farm 4-piece of this. And I cannot get pretty good stats. And about the stats, you see I have like defense here, defense sands, geo damage goblet, and crit rate with with defense. So it's like that. It's like, let's say it's the same build you can do like with your Ito, because Ito scales on defense. Yo build too. All right. Let me first check CMOS characters. So okay, CMOS, what? I would suggest you like immediately increase your Nahida to level 90 if you ask me.
This is what I call a moment of solitude.
If you ask me, like Nahida, like the old Dendro characters benefits from level. Oh, Gilded Dreams or Nahida? Faruzan instructor. Okay. Instructor. You know, Faruzan. I mean, DPS Faruzan is not a good way. I mean, you know why? Because Faruzan is mostly support character. Oh, yeah, I don't have enough. And you need as much energy recharge as you can get, huh? As you can get. Like 300 is okay. Faruzan is so bad like in like getting energy, and you need like 300 energy recharge. So yeah, just keep on. DPS, you can use her as a DPS. I saw a couple like builds with DPS, but it's up to you. I mean, if you don't have any charge attacker, then yes, you can build her like as a DPS and use only her skill. About Xianyun. Xianyun needs crit rate. Yes, and 4-piece. You have only 2-piece Crimson. I mean, it's like, let's say this set for Xianyun is better. It's and by the way, you can get that weapon, by the way, it's for free. Like 4-piece emblem is the best one for Xianyun, I would suggest you. Or you can go like at least 4-piece Crimson, you know, or 2-piece, but not like that. You have 2-piece Crimson and any other stats with the only 15% crit rate, which is low, if you ask me. Bennett. Bennett is like, you know what I can do? Let me do like different thing. Let me place my Xianyun, Bennett, my Yao Yao, my Nahida, Barbara, and Raiden right here, and you can check that, because like, you know, like to be honest, it's better to like so yeah, it's like Barbara. Let's start with a 5-star first. Raiden, Nahida, Raiden, Nahida. I will keep it for a couple days. You just can easily check it, because like, you know, like it's better to go like 4-piece sets, definitely, because with 2-piece sets on the characters, it's not a great idea. You will get like super low damage. It's definitely. And you are at 56, by the way, all level 8. Maybe that's why damage output it's not so great, I would say, you know. Bennett, just a second. Lila is like, let's say, for a shielder, she's okay. You can use like for her, tenacity is the best set. And let's say Shinchu. Most likely, maybe you have Shinchu. I can put Lila, but my Lila is like, oh yeah, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I stole like couple artifacts from my Lila, because I don't use Lila so much, even though like she's not a bad character. Oh no, she's like, she's okay, yes. I use Tenacity if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Tenacity set.
If my calculations are
So
correct,
yeah, about your characters.
Wanwan
Nahida.
Bookhouse is due to
Nahida
receive
Gilded
a
Dreams
batch of
is
new
another great
releases
idea.
today.
Nahida Gilded Dreams is another great
Add a
idea.
small detour to
Nahida-
our adventure?
Nahida should be like a use Deepwood, definitely. Gilded Dreams is another set for her. Barbara. Oh yeah, I see. Your Barbara is like, you want to do DPS Barbara, if so. San. Your Raiden is okay, but you know, like you like energy recharge, or you don't have enough artifacts. You need like 4-piece emblem for her. And you use Dragon's Bane, which is not a great idea if you like an only son. You need a lot of artifacts, I would say. Like let's say like that. I would suggest you to build your Nahida first, to farm like this domain. You need to farm this domain first a lot, because it's crazy. Why? Because by farming this domain, you can use Deepwood on your Nahida and Gilded Dreams on your Raiden. In this case, you can easily get like with Barbara, you can get like Hyper Bloom team, like literally immediately, because like it's super easy to build. Like after that, yes, you can now build Yao Yao. Yao Yao, by the way, also use this set Deepwood. Then Bennett. Bennett needs Noblesse. For Bennett, like best set is Noblesse set. Let's say not the best one, but most useful, the most useful one. You can use Instructor as well, 4-piece, but it's up to you. It depends. So yeah, it's like emblem set. Noblesse set.
If you're not sure what to do next,
So it's like,
how about I take you
it's
on a
like that.
walk?
Xianyun also benefits from the emblem. Emblem, like it's in Azuma. It's in Azuma set, which is right here, if I'm not, yeah, this one, this set. Like Xianyun, Shinchu, they are benefits from emblem set. Raiden as well, by the way. If you want to do like Raiden build or DPS build, it's better to go for emblem. So in short, it's like that. But still, I keep all of my characters like for a couple days. You can check them. Like my profiles is like open always, so you can check the characters and see which which set is best for them and which like stats is great for them. My Raiden is EM. I would suggest you to build her as EM because you have Raiden, or you have Nahida, and you have Barbara. So with these three characters, you already have a pretty powerful team. Oh, just a second, Ali. I do my best, but please. Good set for Bennett and Cookie. I'm using Cookie for, yes, just a second, guys. I missed the chat a little bit. For Bennett, best set is Noblesse, but it depends. If you need like supportive Bennett, is Noblesse. If you need more Virgin or Hyperbloom one, Virgin, then yes, then it's like instructor set. But I wouldn't suggest you, like if you're a new player, especially like adventure rank like lower than 50, it's better to use like a Noblesse. Noblesse set is like in Leaf Harbor. Noblesse set is right here. This one. This is a Noblesse set. So yeah. About Cookie Shinobu. Cookie Shinobu can use like Gilded Dreams or Flower of Paradise Lost, or this one, which is Gilded Dreams 4-piece, or Flower of Paradise Lost, this one. I would suggest you to go like Gilded Dreams for now, because like with only one domain you can build your Nahida, you can build your Yao Yao, MC Traveler, like EM Raiden, Elemental Master, EM Raiden, Cookie Shinobu. With only one domain you can build so many characters. Lily is for Ashdaha domain. Okay, I see. I mean, anyway, even though for Ashdaha domain, I see. Like, you can go without Lila, by the way. Just build your Bennett to gives you more and give him more energy recharge, and you will be completely okay without any shield, by the way. Yes, maybe I missed some chats, guys, but write it again, because like Warzone is for fun. Oh, okay. Good set for Bennett. Crimson Domain is a pain. Yes, I know. Crimson Domain. Bennett's build for... My Bennett's build, like... My Bennett's build is like... like weapon, I use this one. It's Sapwood. It's craftable one. Artifact sets Noblesse. Talents is like 9 and 13. I would suggest you to crown it, but it's like up to you. 12 is more than enough. And overall stat is like, most important one is like this energy recharge. It's like close to 280. So yeah, it's like that. Demon's Vortex show Neuvillette and Furina with... Oh, okay, just a second. I don't need... yes, Simo, you need a lot of artifacts.
Benny's adventure.
My Neuvillette is like with Marushti Hunter. Weapon is like, I use this one, which is like, you know, like this weapon for me is way better than any other 4-star HP one, even though HP 1 weapon can gives you more damage. Just keep that in mind. This one is not best one for a weapon. Even some 4-star or refinement 5 weapons is crazy. But like, let's say he's a 5-star, so yeah, 5-star weapon. He deserves it. He deserves it. About level 90 HP, 32k. I recently changed his build a little bit because I need energy recharge. So yeah, artifacts is like 4-piece Marushti Hunter. It's mandatory, like important. And level like talents is like 10, 6, 6. You can like level up his burst because it like deals some damage. It's up to you though. or maybe his like skill, but it's a waste of mats in my opinion, if you ask me. And overall stats is like 65 to 260 to 236. It's like not a great one, because like with his signature weapon you can get like way more crit rate, crit damage ratio, like up to 300 crit rate. About Furina, weapon is like this one. Artifact set is like Golden Troop. Golden Troop is best set for her. Constellation 0. Talents is like, I wouldn't suggest you to increase normal, like skill and burst is more than enough. 40k HP is mandatory. And stat is like 65 to like this. Not a great ratio, but more than enough to do damage. Most important is energy recharge. I mean 180 to 190 is more than enough. Because you know why? Because this weapon gives you additional energy recharge for 2 seconds. Equals to 32%. So yeah.
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than one.
Okay. Emblem for Raiden, I think 4-piece. Yes, of course, Ali. It's like usually 4-piece gives you like the most. So yeah, you usually please, yeah, Faye. Okay, just a second. Yanfei is okay. I mean, it would be better to like increase her crit rate a little bit, but that's alright. I mean, she's pretty okay. 4-piece Crimson Witch. Most likely you like Yanfei so much. That's why. Energy recharge is okay. I mean, she doesn't rely on her energy recharge so much. You mostly need like a couple constellations, which you have, like 1 and 2. And pyro damage bonus, yeah, she's pretty good. I mean, yes, if you increase crit rate, would be way better. Way better. Like to like close to like 70, something like that. But then if you don't have, that's alright. That's okay. Yanfei is good. Yes, I mean, compared to other characters, I would like, to be honest, Yanfei is pretty good, and you like invest to Yanfei a lot. Why Elemental Mastery? It's like better to go attack, I mean sense, but most likely you don't have attack sense, that's why. But still, I mean, this sense is not so great for her. It's better to go for attack sense. I have Yanfei, but unfortunately I don't use Yanfei so much. Yes, Yanfei, for me Yanfei is Constellation 3. Oh yeah. For real? Oh yes, I use this. I don't know why. Maybe because of like I did some tests. Oh no, it's not. It's Raiden's artifacts. It's not because of it's Raiden artifacts. So she's okay, but increase her crit rate would be nice. Emblem 4, yes. Yes, Furina, and if you have Tignari, please show those builds. Yes, I have Tignari. Just a second. My Tignari is like. I don't use him so much, but still. This set, Wanderer Troop, is like, let's say, best set for him, but at the same time you need another one Dendro character in a team with a Deepwood, because he deals like Dendro damage and kinda, yes, you can do spread as well. In this case, like, second Dendro in a team with a Deepwood is like, let's say, you definitely need that character, second Dendro. Weapon is like, I just did some tests, but it's like you have so many options. You can use Amos bow, and you can use like maybe even stringless, because like stringless gives you elemental mastery, and at the same time elemental skill and elemental burst damage will increase by 42. So yeah, you can use stringless as well. You can go this one if oh no, this one no. You can go like this one, Blackcliff. Which is like you can buy from the shop, but I wouldn't suggest you like. It's better to go Amos or Stringless, as they are pretty good. And this one, by the way, is a free weapon we got. It's increase your, even though it's energy recharge, it's not a bad weapon. And yes, like talents is like, let's say I don't use him so much. Constellation 0, and overall stats is like 62 to 162. with energy recharge 121, which is not so important because like you play out of his skill mostly. You need C4 cookie at least. C4 cookie? Oh, you're welcome, Sim, of course, you're welcome. For your advice, it helps. Yes, I just like, you know, like it's better, like I place the character. I would suggest you to take a look for the characters, you know, and like build like not appropriately, but you know, I use these characters. I use Raiden, I use Nahida, Bennett, Yao Yao, Shanling, and I use Shinchu. All of these characters, I use all of them. So yeah, they are builded and has pretty good artifacts and sets and energy recharge. So yeah, it's like an example for you. Which sand should you use for C0, for example, or which like goblet should you use? So yeah, it's like that. Take a look, like if you have time. Oh, you're. I'm planning on giving Lisa instructor set and TDS. How much EM should I give her? Lisa, you mean that 4-star standard character Lisa with, oh, you know, I mean, Lisa is, maybe you don't have any other characters, I mean Electro, that's why. But Lisa is mostly, by the way, Lisa's ascension is elemental mastery. She is great. She's great in electro charge. Oh, I'm sorry, in aggravate team comp. She's great in aggravate because like her multipliers is just insane. If you check them, you see like at level 1, it's already 500%. So it's crazy. So she's crazy at like when you hold her skill, she deals a crazy amount of damage. Of course, you need some constellations. For me, it's constellation 3. But about the emblem, you know, like you can do that. The problem is, if you want to use Lisa in a Hyperboom team comp, it's not a great idea. I will explain you why. Lisa is a catalyst character, you know, and she's range. And her ability to attack Dendrocores is not so great, because her attacks usually focus to hit enemies, like mobs, helichurls, like slimes and other stuff. I test her a couple times in Hyperboom teams and it's not a great, it's like was terrible. If you want to use Hyperbloom, Razor is a way better option, if you ask me. Way better option. Because like, when you use Razor's burst, he gets infusion for 15 seconds. And yes, like, damage speed is not so great, but it depends on constellation, just keep that in mind, but still. But you can do a lot of Hyperbloom. You know, like you just need to level him up to level 90. Because like Hyperbloom benefits from level, and give him like 2 piece is more than enough. As much EM as you can, that's it. He is not bad for Hyperbloom. Like Lisa is not so great if you ask me. I tested a couple times, she's mostly aggravate. Yes, for aggravate she is crazy, because like aggravate is like when you put a state, quicken state on an enemy, and you attack that enemy with Electro, you get aggravate. If you attack with Dendro, you get spread damage. So yeah, you need to attack enemy, and she is great in attacking, like in enemy attacking. Yes, my Neuvillette with prototype Amber, it's good. Yes, actually, you know, like prototype Amber is a HP weapon. So yeah, prototype Amber is another bad weapon for Neuvillette. The best one, by the way, it's, if you like, I wouldn't suggest you to do that, but still the Dreamer's best one for him is this one, which I don't like personally, is this one. This weapon is like with a crit rate, and gives you, when not on the field for more than 5 seconds, max HP will be increased by 32%. Let's say, in terms of damage, this weapon is better than maybe that 5-star like I use, but still I wouldn't suggest you to go for this weapon whatsoever, because like, you know why? It's a BP weapon. And we have other options. Like we have already HP. Yeah, this one. HP Catalyst already. Prototype Amber. So yeah, no need to go for that weapon. Or in the future, if you will be super lucky and you can get like, let's say this one, I would suggest to go for Lost Prayer, if you ask me. Where are you from? Patiently. I'm from Azerbaijan. Kakushiba. Oh, you're welcome, Demers. You're welcome. Ali, what else? Can we the catch weapon right now? It's available. Can we? What can we? Oh yeah, because about the catch, yes, of course, you can get the catch by fish. Like you need to fish. You need to do some fishing. Like let's say decent amount of fishing, because it's, if I'm not mistaken, in a Sumeru. Just a second, let me find the place. I forgot the place, to be honest, because for me it was like a long time ago. Oh yeah, this one, by the way. Yeah, just a second. You just teleport right here. I already got all of the mats. Let me switch my... So yes, because it's like, it's about the time to finish a stream. I have like about 10 minutes, something like that. Just a second. Let me show you the catch place. Catch is a great weapon and a must-have weapon for your Raiden. Let's say catch is a 4-star signature weapon for Raiden. It's crazy. It's just, not only for Raiden, by the way. Like there's that weapon. I mean catch. It's
Sounds
crazy.
good to me.
So yeah, you need to go like, yeah. You just teleport right here. You see, it's like edge of the Sumeru. And go right like to this place.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
This girl, or like lady, let's say lady, will give you some mats for exchange of like fishes, and you need to catch the fishes. You see? Oh, it's my bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Inazuma. It's not. It's Inazuma weapon. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. So yeah. You need to catch like. It's like Inazuma. It's not. Yeah, this one. I'm sorry, my bad. It's like another weapon, by the way, for free. We can get for free, but that's Inazuma because like she's Raiden. It's like. So yeah, it's like this right here. So yeah, if you approach, like, you see the catch, the refinement mats, and that's it. The most important, and you can get it anytime you want. I would suggest you to go for that weapon, because that weapon is crazy, especially at refinement 5 for Raiden. It's just #1 free-to-play weapon. And you know, like let's say like I would suggest you to go for that weapon instead of even like 5-star. This one. This like Jade Polar. Like Jade, this one for Raiden is way more better because it gives you energy recharge, it increases elemental burst damage, which is super important, and elemental burst damage crit rate by 12%. It's crazy. So yeah. Yes, it's still available and you can get it. Actually, I was just thinking to use my laser to get my DPS more power. That's why I... DPS power, you know, like, but like instructor said, or you want, just a second. I'm planning to give this instructor. Instructor set will give you elemental mastery, but not damage, you know? Like... It's like gives you like elemental mastery for 8 or 10 seconds, something like that. I mean, you can, but still I wouldn't suggest you, if you ask me. Oh yeah, by the way, yes, Ali, is the place is right here. So yeah, you can easily like get this weapon. It's for free, by the way. You only need to catch some fishes. That's it. You just approach this lady. If I'm not mistaken, she's available for you, even though at adventure rank like 42, yes, or 45, something like that. You can get that weapon. So yeah. Yes, yes, it's like more great weapon, by the way. And in fountain, you can get pipe. Yes, or you like you know, like some of weapons is like already like, let's say, not closed, are locked, but each this like let's say it's like lady from the fish association can give you a weapon from each region. It's like from Inazuma, from Fontaine, from Sumero. So yeah, like in a Fontaine, she is right here. In a Sumero, I just like she's right here. And in Azuma, like yeah, she's right here. So yeah, it's like, but you need to fish if like a lot, and fishes has its own like cooldown time, something like that. It's respawn time, but still, it's like, you know, like it's worth it. Believe me, but that catch is crazy weapon. All right, guys, let me do a couple domains, and maybe that's it because I need to spend my resins. Oh, it's, come on, Ali. It's like you are a 3 months player. It's like, not like that. You know, this game has so many different things. You cannot like know everything. Believe me or not. It's like completely okay. You just don't know it. It doesn't mean that you are like, you know. It's okay. Okay, let me do. By the way, I like this team as well, guys. If you in future. Like, let's say if you have Raiden, EM Raiden, Nahida, Shinchu, and Sucrose. This one is a crazy team. Just insanely crazy team. Let me show you guys. It's EM Raiden, by the way, just keep that in mind. And Shinchu is a standard Shinchu build.
Body in the... Huh?
Swirl, Mark 2, Animal Test 60.
Witness the power of ghosts.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
There is no escape.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308.
Since like you have like, by the way, if you switch like she has which weapon? So yeah, it's a sacrificial fragments. Since she has like 2 charge, and that charge is AoE, you can easily utilize a Raiden's skill.
Stand clear.
You see, like even with the normal, it's still like since it's range, it's super like convenient to use like Sucrose. And let's say you don't need like so much healing. Shinchu's healing is more than enough. I haven't played gacha games in my life. I only play games like... Oh, I see. I mean, yeah, that's alright. It's completely okay. I mean, this game like not only a gacha game, because like we have like a lot of gacha games, but it's at the same time it's pretty cool open world game. So yeah, let me do it. Is this? It's too late. Yes, yes. Bye bye, Ali. Simo, Ali. For real? CSGO Genshin map? I haven't heard that. I back then, of course, like I played couple times Counter-Strike, like something like that with like Mansion, or I don't know, like, you know, like I just for a test, like I did like on local computer couple times, but I didn't like it so much. It's an old version, I know, but because like I did it like portable, you know, something like that on my computer.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me...
Enhanced animal module 75. This may hurt a little. Make yourselves at home. Animal test 6308. Hey!
Shine down!
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
Absorption test. Stand clear.
And by the way, for this team you don't need any crazy build, something like that. It's like okay, even if your Xianyun cannot do some damage, you only need that Hydro application, that's it. Your Nahida also need to apply Hydro application. So yeah, it's like this team is super flexible and super easy to play. You can use it in Overworld. You don't need like healing so much. Okay, nice. Okay. Let me do one more time and that's it. Then use scan box. I can put sucrose as well, but sucrose, like building sucrose is super easy. It's like you don't even need to level her up to level 90, even though it's, if you ask me, like it's better to do that. You know why? Because she is a great swell character. Even though like she cannot do so much swell damage, level 90 is okay for her, like, you know. But it's up to you. I mean, level 60 is more than enough for this team. Because like mostly you will like, you need this set passive, which is elemental resistant to the elemental fusion. And it's not because of Dendro, by the way. Because Dendro reactions, like especially Hyper Bloom, cannot react with animal, it's obvious. But if you face like some like slimes, I don't know, like maybe with Pyre or something like that, you can decrease like their resistance, which is useful.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Witness the power!
Swirl, Mark 2. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Illusion shattered!
I see everything.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me...
Absorption. Enhanced animal module 75.
And if you notice, his like her skill and burst just can like let's say can suck a Dendro course, you know, like to one place, which is super useful. Okay, let me just Widget is good for Nahida or not? I use Widget. You know why? Because Widget gives like all of the Widget passives gives like attack, elemental mastery and damage bonus is useful for Nahida. Yes, maybe attack is not so much, but still you can benefit from attack as well. But I would say for a free-to-play player, if you want support Nahida, it's better to go like for Magic Guide, this one. It's a 3-star weapon, don't underestimate it because it's a great weapon. It's like gives you elemental mastery and it's free to play completely. Or use this one, Sacrificial Fragment, if you ask me. I mean, this is way better weapons. This weapons is way more better. than with this, but it's up to you. I mean, let's say if you have pretty good artifact set, I mean pieces with good stats, then go for with this. But it's not bad. Let's say it's not bad. Unfortunately, the passive is a little bit weird. You know why? 10 seconds. It gives you buff for 10 seconds. It's super randomly. You cannot get like the same elemental mastery you want or damage bonus. You usually get attack, unfortunately. Yes, it's always like that. But still, it's like you can use. I use but let's say I use with this. But when I need more supportive Nahida, I switch to like sacrificial fragments. So yeah, I usually do like that. So yeah, it's about time. It's super late here. I'm sorry, guys. Let me do my like.
I trust you have packed ample.
This is okay, but sacrificial is better. Yes, you're right, Sima. You're right. The sacrificial is better, but you know, like it's like let's say it's situational. Like you can just use wizards or sacrificial fragments. It's up to you. I mean, I usually go like switch between these weapons. It depends what you need. Like this game is like, you know, let's say, let's say the situation like you need more damage when you like do some spiral abyss like you know, rooms, and you need a little bit more damage. Then for test you can just switch to wizards, and if you like that weapon can procs to elemental mastery, you can like clear that floor more easily, you know. Like if you check the weapon, you get that buff for 10 seconds. It's 120% attack, 96% damage bonus, or 480 elemental mastery, which is huge amount of buffs, by the way. Unfortunately, every 30 seconds and only for 10 seconds, but still, it's a great buff. It's crazy amount of buff, especially when you need to do something like pretty fast. So yeah. Alright, let me do like my I will keep it. Yeah, fortunately, unfortunately. Alright, I mean, that's alright. I mean, defense is okay, I guess. Anyway, I will like time to time, I should just like clear all of the unneeded artifacts. Of course, would be nice if they increase this number, like this one. But still, it's okay. So yeah, alright guys, I mean it's time for me to like finish the stream, but I will be online tomorrow again. Most likely, I don't know, maybe if you want, I can do like tomorrow I can do Hyper Bloom if you want me to. Like full Hyper Bloom with a, like, you know, like let's say dedicated stream for Hyper Blooming, or maybe for Virgin. But it's like, it depends on you guys. Oh, Kakarot, you're here. Yes, yes, I mean, we're doing the mini. I will be okay. I mean, it's like, you know, it's a like 3 hour stream. It's a, like a little bit like. Imagine is Naoka buff will be the flat stance. Flat stats, Kakarot. Oh, you know, I don't know actually. I don't think it's going to be like that, but yes, would be nice. I mean, I got your point. Actually, if so, that would be just crazy. Because like, yeah, so many, like let's say not so many,
If
but
you are
every
presently
character in
unoccupied,
this game can
perhaps
benefit
we
from
could stop a
Mawika.
while at one's abode
But,
for some repose.
You know, I think like I hope at least like about Pyro Archon, she is going to be useful in like different team comps like Furina we have now. You know, like you can use Furina like with any DPS character in the team, especially not only in DPS. You can use like in the Hyper Bloom team comp as well. you can use in a Burgeon, because like these Saloon members are super useful. I mean, they are attacking, like, just imagine 3 Saloon members, 3 Pokemons, which attacks like enemy. Yes, randomly. Yes, they has like all of them have their own cooldown. It means that a cooldown like attack time, something like that, and you can find it, by the way. It close to this. It close to these numbers, if I'm not mistaken. Like the one which like consumes less HP attacks more faster. The ones it's like 1.8 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. The ones which consumes 2.4%, it's like about like 2.4 seconds, and the last one is 3 seconds, something like that. It's like Crabaletta, the big one, which like does around, like, you know, that round Hydra round, like big orb. So yeah, it's like they has like all of them has their own time, attack time, but still it's super useful. About flat, yes, would be nice, would be great actually. So yeah, alright guys, thanks for joining. I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to join. Bye bye guys, bye bye.
Which should I choose?